Fork, 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 fork.
We're going old school, guys.
Or
Marianne's forking everyone. That has got to be the most embarrassing intro, and Nubs plays it like
I
the
love
wizard.
it. I love that freaking intro.
That
I
was the
really
very
do.
first channel intro I ever made.
I
We're
personally
gonna get
good.
forky tonight. We're gonna
Yeah,
fork
I
up.
had to start the intro. A fit of Jenny said Marianne's fork, and I was like, intro right there. Sorry it was starting so late. We had to calm Dom down. Dom was in tears after the Cowboys lost, like so we had to calm
Not
him.
true. Not true
tears of
whatsoever.
joy.
You know what? It's
Not
okay,
true.
Dom.
So
I got some preparation H for your sore hole. It's fine.
I'm
I'm not.
sorry, I had
I'm
to
not
go there.
bitter. Like I said before, in the chat on Facebook, in the back before we started, I'm a little bit pissed because the Cowboys didn't play properly. They sucked today. In the offense
It didn't stop it today.
and
It's
defense.
been ongoing.
But you have to give it to the 49ers. They have one hell of a team.
It took a few years to get us there, but
Yeah, but I said it at the beginning of the season, and Nubsy can confirm that. I said watch out for the Dolphins and the 49ers. So
The Dolphins have the fastest team in the
they
NFL
are
right
fast.
now.
The Dolphins
they
got that strength this year.
If they lose Tua, though, they're not good. But Tua is.
and tonight we lost 3 players to injuries.
Y'all did. Y'all had a lot of injuries tonight. But there's 2 remaining undefeated teams left in the NFL. My Eagles and my sister
my Niners.
Janine's 49ers. And
But
we played.
you know what? The Eagles and the Niners, normally we can't even be in the same room after what happened last year.
We
That is
took
an
Eagles
NFL
took both of their
history.
quarterbacks out, and
My team's over there body slamming people for no damn reason.
that was funny. I don't care who you are. That was
You
funny
were in
right
the
there.
Buffalo Wild Wings surrounded by Eagles fans while I'm in a dang 49ers jersey as that was going down.
Nubsy, did you send the link to Elena and Matt?
I sent it to Alina. For some reason, it wouldn't go because I tried to send it to Grinch on Facebook, and it wouldn't. I mean, on Twitter, it wouldn't go on Twitter. I tried to send Jenny the link 3 times on Twitter last night. Would not go through one bit.
Oh my goodness.
It hasn't been going through on Messenger. I don't know what's been going on, but I will have the next Paranormal 101 in 2 weeks. I also know your internet's been being weird, anyways. Tonight,
Are you
Helena?
using your strong hand?
Yeah, I always use my strong hand.
Oh, okay. Just making
But
sure.
in 2 weeks, I will definitely have Helena and Devil Hour Production up here to get their minds in the paranormal and see what we're gonna pick their minds and see what they.
Yeah, but still send it.
I sent it to Helena.
Yeah,
I
but
did
send it to
send
Matt
it.
also, so he can come up today.
If it will go through, like I said, it didn't go through last time. I don't know. My internet's been not my internet. Well, yeah, the internet's always crappy here.
Let me try. Well, do I have Matt on Facebook?
There's Matt. Okay, I found him. Yeah, let's see if it goes through.
Do you got him?
It went through that time.
All right.
Yeah, I do have Matt on Facebook. I will be sending him the link also. Matt, I just sent you the link through Messenger if you want to check it out.
But yeah, tonight, guys, we have a few great topics. Like I said, We're not gonna be talking about football. I promise. That
Well,
was
what am
just
I doing up here then?
Paranormal football.
I thought we were talking about
Dude.
Chupacabra against, La Llorona.
Oh, I mean, the chupacabra will beat La Llorona any
I
day.
don't
La
think so.
Llorona.
Llorona.
You
Yes.
pronounce the double L like a Y.
La Llorona.
La
Llorona.
Llorona.
And then the Black Eyed Children will eat them all. So Black Eyed Children wins.
Hey Joseph, how's it going?
What are we gonna do? One
Hi,
at a
Ace.
time for the thoughts and opinions?
I need to get money. Well, if I get this job at McDonald's, I have an interview tomorrow at 2 p.m. at McDonald's. If I get this interview, I do need to end up buying StreamYard at least for a month so I can have 10 people up here.
Yeah.
You know what it's like with 10 of us on a panel?
It's all, I haven't done it in so freaking long, but it's always intense.
You broke YouTube before. YouTube
We
couldn't
have.
handle it. They canceled streams on us. They couldn't handle it.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, we had some of the crap. See, this is why we do some of these topic streams.
Come on, show.
Oh, there's Jenny.
Uno momento.
Hold on. It was show.
What? So weird. Hey there, Maddie.
What's up, man?
Nobody. Oh my goodness.
It was a show.
What is he doing? What are you doing, Matt?
He's praying before.
Jenny,
the
you
stream.
disappeared, but we see your name.
Like,
It just totally
I was going like,
Hello.
I was going like, what the hell? He's doing a Darth Vader.
I'm Cat Vader.
I was trying to tell you Mr. Fluffy, but
Oh, yeah.
Is Fluffy
he's
here?
even coming back. I'm staying.
Is Fluffy here?
He's sitting here eating a Frosty.
Hi,
Hey.
Fluffy, you sexy beast.
Say hi to Fluffy for us.
He's right here. You can say hi.
Oh,
Hi,
he's hearing us.
Fluffy.
Okay. Hi, Fluffy. How's it going,
Wait,
man?
Hi.
Can we actually start a paranormal football game? Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
So how is she supposed to join if you guys have like
Only sex.
Yeah, you guys
I know she was having issues with her internet today.
she said she could join with her phone though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it with her phone.
Yeah, that's what I told her earlier in the chat.
Well, let her come on here. I don't need to come on here. It's okay.
We'll just put you in the basement. You guys can
Well,
take turns.
Look,
You can always keep them in the basement.
I
and
tried to
take
fit the
turns.
link earlier, but for some reason it wouldn't let me fit earlier on
Nubby, you
YouTube.
always over-invite Nubby.
I do.
You have to remember that you can have 5 more.
Yeah, I
friends
keep
besides
forgetting I don't
you.
have 10. I don't have room for 10 no more.
You have room for what? 6 or just 8?
6.
6. I could have 5 extra. 5
That's what I said.
more.
Let Matt share his thoughts and his opinions for Black Eyed Children for the next 5 minutes. Loliona and the Bell Witch, however you do it. And then he can jump off and then have Helena come on. Something like that.
Yeah, we could do
We
that.
could do that. At least share your opinions on those 3 topics, Matt.
Well, the first topic for sure is the Black Eyed Children. I've been hearing about this. Like, what I think about Black Eyed Children is somebody takes them. I'm just kidding. We don't punch children. No children will punch making this. My phone did that too when I used my phone for StreamYard. Like, even when I go live investigation, I try to use the YouTube.
The only thing I could do
Wow.
with my phone on YouTube is do a live. I can't do StreamYard. It will crash also, and it's a brand new phone.
I don't know
Weird.
why YouTube does that.
No,
But
I could do a live directly directly from my phone on YouTube. No problem.
But ain't the
But-
Black Eyed Children, isn't that like in Nebraska? Like,
Black
weren't they,
Eyed
like,
Children. Black Eyed Children have been spotted across.
well, I know they've been spotted in multiple places, but I want to say the first place was like Nebraska.
All I knows I've never seen black-eyed children. Don't want to be kidnapped by black-eyed children if I end up in the cornfield with them.
No, because ain't it the legend is if you look in their eyes, don't they like kill you or something if you look in their eyes?
Tonight
That's
I'm
not
gonna do a
black-eyed children.
funny
It's
plot
black-eyed
twist
peas.
to these.
Nubby, you literally have a show called, Urban Legends, and you don't know about the black-eyed children.
We didn't talk about them in the. We didn't talk about them in
I've heard
the
about them way
black
back
eye.
in like
Yeah,
2018, 19.
yeah, that's when
I
I
don't know a
first
whole
heard
lot
about
about
them.
the black-eyed children history of it.
But I want to get y'all's opinions and see if y'all think that they
I
actually
don't.
exist or if people
Nub's
actually.
over giving children black eyes.
I did work at the daycare. No.
For
I
a
look
day.
like I got black eyes.
But I mean, do y'all think that they exist, or do y'all think that these people just over exaggerate or just making a story for attention? We'll start down here with Matt Benton is somebody, not the nobody.
Absolutely. The nobody.
It's somebody. We're all somebodies.
The nobody.
But what do you think about them?
I don't. It sounds like a myth thing. It sounds like a creepypasta to me. God damn. My brother's being loud. He's playing his games.
Nice.
And
But yeah,
these are not, for the people that don't know me, this is not mine. It's the only one that has a mic.
Nice.
This is my brother's fiance's headphones.
We thought you were just dressed for Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
this
what
is
I
my
thought.
Halloween,
I thought it
this
was just a
Halloween, this Halloween costume right here, guys.
But apparently, black-eyed children are also considered a cryptid too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
I
Jen
don't
is
know enough about them.
telling you. You're doing urban legend cryptid.
And yet he knows nothing on this topic. What are we even doing here?
I know very
That's
little.
why we do it.
I know very little.
Well, Jenny, what do you know about it?
Who has a ice cream truck coming?
That's not
I
an
don't
ice
know
cream
that.
truck. It's my brother. Maybe.
It sounded like an ice cream truck. Seriously.
Usually there's no
Yeah,
ice
I
cream truck.
just heard that
Santa
too.
Claus coming for you, Dom.
I want
Oh,
an
yes.
ice cream.
Yes.
No, Joseph.
The
it's not.
black-eyed children are coming with ice cream.
Ooh, I want
I
some.
mean, we were talking about black-eyed
That's
children, and
their
oh my
entrance
goodness.
jingle, like when they walk into the convenience store and it jingles. Maybe that's their jingle.
Ooh.
I remember you from Helena's stream, and so of course. That's how I was earlier during the Eagle game and the Cowboys game. I was laughing so much during that game. But yes, Dom, what are your opinions?
Dom's freaking me out.
Blink if
Dom.
you need help.
He's not.
Oh!
Okay.
We've made room.
His eyes were
Black-eyed
moving.
children got him.
I swear his eyes were moving.
Froze.
He didn't freeze. I swear his eyes moved.
That was
Black-eyed
pretty
children
creepy.
got him.
Oh no, Jenny, what's your opinion about the black-eyed children? We'll see if it makes you.
Never met him.
Helena, what's your opinion about the black-eyed children?
I've never met him, so I don't have an opinion.
I don't have an opinion either.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with Matt. It just sounds like lore more than anything. And I mean, albeit the universe is infinite, anything's possible. But that one always kind of stuck out to me as I think somebody it reminds me too much of like Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
It's stuff that compiles and snowballs into something else, and then it becomes a lore. That's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I first heard him. I was like, I just watched this movie not too long ago. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Nah, thank you. I think Helena's, this is the most important one here, does not have an opinion.
Well,
she's
her
she's a
opinion
part of
counts
the
the
panel
most.
now. She's a part of the panel. She is in the comments. We're gonna have her a part of the panel in the comments until she could join.
She
If she
can
does.
join now. Dom took off.
Yep, Dom
Yeah.
off.
We're
Come join,
rotating.
babe.
Bye, Dom.
Come
I
join,
don't
babe.
know what. I guess his internet messed up because he ain't even in the chat now.
Yep,
Somebody's
he went
licking the
down.
basement clean.
Hey,
How many people
it's a
did you
sign.
invite, Nubs?
Who's in the basement? Oh, he is licking the basement clean.
Matt, it's not foreskin, homie. It's just a screen.
Oh, hi. How you doing, sis? What the world? What the world?
It's one of those nights.
Oh
How
my!
the freak did that happen? Don, where did you go?
My
Matt,
Matt
Wi-Fi
licked
went
him into
down.
existence.
You was
what the freak?
spawned.
We
My
lost
Wi-Fi.
Matt.
Dom is back now.
We lost Matt. We lost Matt. Gained the Dom back.
I don't know, but my Wi-Fi went down, and I was trying to come back. Then I saw Matt on panel, so I stayed in the basement, and then poof,
Well,
I popped
Dude.
out.
Matt said he was licking you in the basement, and then all of a sudden you showed up. So maybe that's how you summon a Dom. I don't know.
Ooh.
Matt, if you want, stay in the basement. We'll let you up in a minute. Because that was weird how that happened. I have no clue how that happened. Man.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
What is the most extreme experiences you guys have ever had inside involving the paranormal?
Probably my dowsing rod freaking shocking me on 3 separate occasions at the same night within like 5 minutes. That was pretty crazy. Or the freaking car tire, me robbing Dakota was all in the back room and there's a freaking car tire just rolling down the hill. And there's nobody
That was a
in
drunk night with too much devil lettuce.
Hey, I don't smoke devil lettuce before I go on investigations.
You know what? Maury Povich just showed up and said that's a lie.
But
Oh.
I don't know, there's a few crazy experience with me. What about vampire silly ass over there? You have
Yeah.
I know.
God damn it!
That's
I thought
never
we were
gonna
talking
die
about
now. Thank you,
paranormal.
Jenny.
You
Oh,
are
the
so
vampire.
welcome
Okay,
for
sorry,
that.
I saw the vampire guy in this corner now.
I've never met any personally, black-eyed children. Only ones that I've hit myself, which
Well, we're
equals
talking
0.
about crazy paranormal experience now. You're like
Oh, did I miss something? I've had a.
We
It's
switched
I work
topics.
10 hours.
You were behind.
I'm way behind. Wait, I gotta catch up. Hold on, I'm 5 minutes behind.
Run, silly ass,
So
run.
paranormal experiences. Oh, sorry, what,
What's
Jenny?
your most outrageous paranormal experience? Your mind blower.
I don't really have one. That's because I'm not gifted with sight of that stuff. Although I've seen something I can't explain.
Well, you did survive the David Omen house.
Yeah, that was pretty
But
intense.
to
I
survive
kind of
the
forgot
David
about that
Omen
one.
house is merely to survive David Omen because he is a riot. He just
He is
can't.
something else.
He's something.
He
I
is,
love that man.
yeah,
Well,
He's the best.
he's
Second
funny.
Yeah.
Star
Yeah.
Survival once used a blow up doll as a mattress in a haunted location.
Okay.
What's wrong with you now, Nubs? You need a blow up doll for your haunted location?
Second Star Survival actually used a mattress in a haunted location, apparently.
Oh, he would.
You know, yep. I guess the number one experience is when I made Helena levitate.
Ooh. That's interesting.
I'm just kidding. I'm just reading her comment.
Oh.
He didn't say how he made her levitate.
Exactly.
Calm down there, Nubs.
Naughty
Cover your
people.
ears, Nubs. This is adult talking. Cover your ears.
Oh my god.
There's a specific ritual.
It involves, spit it and slap it, but or whatever we were talking about the other night. No, it was lick it and pass it. There you go.
Yeah, it was definitely someone was definitely possessed in the moment.
Well, they're sword fighting. Is that what it is?
Sword
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Elena's got a penis. That's my mom.
Yeah, Dallas brings a nub to a sword fight.
But Dom, what's your craziest paranormal experiences?
Crazy paranormal experience.
For Dom, Jenny, Marianne.
Everyone in chat.
I would say the
Yeah.
craziest one is the one on with the internet. Yeah, I think that's the most outrageous experience I had. Is
Rob.
getting possessed on a stream. So
I can witness that. That was real, 100% real. There was like no
well, I
denying
was not
that.
the only one. I was not the only one. We were in multiple locations. Some were bleeding from the nose. Some were bleeding from the
Bleeding from the
ear.
ear.
And yeah,
It was legit one of the craziest live streams I watched personally. Like,
Okay, actually, I do have one. God damn it! Sorry, guys. So I have one that is pretty interesting. I can't talk about the documentary that's coming out, but there's something else interesting for that one. But I could talk about the experience at the Conjuring House. You talking about personal experiences or like best capture?
personal. We'll go with personal.
Okay, most interesting personal experience is what happened to me at the end of the Harrisville Haunting documentary. That was probably the most interesting one for me. I literally had a moment where I connected to something that happened in the past and didn't know that I was going to get that all backed up from not only the equipment, but also from Andrea Perrin herself saying what happened. And so, like, that was like 2 weeks, 1 or 2 weeks later after that experience, she told me what happened there. And it's exactly the experience, I guess, I'm not psychic or anything, but that one night I had I would guess you would call it a psychic moment. And so that one night I did. And so that was the weirdest personal experience. It's not evidence. It's not paranormal evidence, but it's a personal experience. And so that
Yeah.
was definitely crazy. It's in the documentary if you want to watch it.
Definitely have to go check that out again. I watched a little bit of it. But
My favorite experience is at the Monroe House within a certain room.
oh well, we're not going to talk about that. I know exactly what you're talking about there. I heard about this the other night.
yeah,
That was weird.
yeah. That was on the
Mary, I think that was on Mama Helena's birthday
Yes.
stream. 10-hour stream, guys.
That was
Go
my
check it out. It was.
favorite.
It got
haunting
naughty.
experience.
Very, very naughty at the end, thanks to somebody.
Yeah, it was my
It was
Hashtag spiritually active.
Oh my!
it was. Let's say it was rated R.
It was rated
Yeah.
triple X the other night. The way
Oh,
Mary
Triple
had
X,
that
yeah.
track going. But yes, Jenny, what was your most like?
And me?
Yes,
Shit, pick one.
I mean I know you had a lot.
Well, everybody knows when I worked for the medical examiner, the full body apparition story that's been said. Everybody knows about the time in the cemetery that broke me. That I said that's what broke my ability to be afraid. You can't scare me. You can I can get a little nervous and anxious because I have anxiety, so it comes with territory. But you won't see me say I'm afraid, I'm scared. You'll never hear that come out of my mouth. In any location, I've been locked and tortured in some of the like craziest places. but I won't be afraid because of what happened in that cemetery experience. But let's see. When I had gone to New Orleans for the first time, and we decided, and this was, damn, 25, 25 years ago? Yeah, it was about 16. And we decided we were going to mess around and like hop around into the cemeteries and play around. And there was this, like, as a personal experience, this one sticks out to me the most, because I didn't know what it was until way later in life, until I was like almost close to my 20s. Um, we were trying to run through like the cemetery and not get caught because they're highly monitored, and like with lots of security and stuff. So you're trying to be quiet but still trying to like go explore and do stuff. Well, I experienced, like, I was standing and I was staring at a particular sarcophagus, and something just drew me to it. I can't even like explain the sarcophagus to you. If I even saw it again, I probably would walk past it. But something drew me to it and I wanted to touch it. Like, I just wanted to put my hand on it. And I did that, and it was really cold because it's stone, so that's normal. But all of a sudden, I felt something hit the back of my head like a baseball bat. And I didn't fall or anything. I just blacked out for a second. I let go of the sarcophagus and then came back to myself, like, and I remember grabbing the back of my head and turning around thinking, like, who hit me? Nobody's back there. But after that, I kept seeing things that I had never seen before. I had, for like at least a day, was recollecting something that was going on in someone's life. Like, I was having memories that I had never had, that they didn't make any sense to me. And I just thought, oh man, I must have, something hit the back of my head. That just must be the problem. And later on, after speaking to some people, because back when I was 16, the internet wasn't very, uh, there wasn't a lot of talk about paranormal on it. There's a few vlogs and stuff like that, but it wasn't very broad. And so to research stuff, you'd come up kind of blank, or you'd come up very repetitious with what people were indicating. And so later on, I found out that that is a sign or a symptom of a spirit trying to enter you. And I was like, no shit, and I found this out when I was in Haiti. And I explained the experience to the Bokor, and he told me what had happened. And he was, like, that's pretty normal. He's like, get used to it. You'll experience it more often. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So to me, that was a standout moment. That was something that was surreal for me.
That's
That's
cool.
freaking crazy. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Mary Ann,
Interesting.
do you have any personal paranormal experiences? Your mic's off.
Sorry. Oh God, too many. But the most recent one, what year was it? I think it was 2013. During Christmas time, they have Christmas trees up. Each Christmas tree is a different decoration of toys, doll tree, train tree, at this historical octagon house down in the main town. And my dad and my best friend Sammy was with me. It was like $5 to get in. And we went around, walked around. One of the volunteer historical society people were there, and he was talking about the history of the house and who owned the house. What are you laughing at?
I'm Dom's daddy now. That's what I'm laughing at.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh,
baby.
Anyways, we were walking around. We went into the dining room. There was a group of all of us. I don't think anybody else sensed it, but I sensed a little girl. I don't know if she was a slave girl because of way back then, a lot of these octagon houses where people would hide slaves. A above the Mason-Dixon line. And they would work there and get paid at these houses up in this area. During the Underground Railroad era, and I felt her. She to me, she sounded like she was 5 years old, and she kept singing "Ring Around the Rosie," and I felt her slap my butt. And I don't think anybody else sensed it. So I looked at my best friend and I was like, "Did you feel that? Did you hear that? Anybody else feel that or hear that around me?"
It was the incubus.
Joseph.
But
That possum's apparently still here.
And
I
she-
haven't seen them, but
And as soon as we went upstairs, she tugged the back of my t-shirt. And I looked back and nobody else was there. And it was so strange. I was the last person to go up the stairs because we were in a small group of like 6 of us, along with the person that was telling us the history of the house. And so that was my latest experience I've had. The other experiences, I never even told this one yet in my poetry book. Cleveland Hotel is right down in the main town down here. And there was another little girl, and I saw her just like the shape of her. And she looked like she was about 11 years old, like that tall, as tall as 11-year-old. And I saw her run around the corner of the hotel, and she disappeared. I didn't know where she went. She went down this alley between the Mason Temple. There's a Mason Temple next door to the Cleveland Hotel. And it was so weird. I had that experience when I was 12 years old. I was just walking around the block, and all of a sudden I just saw this glary, blurry vision of her. And I was like, whoa, what is that? It kind of freaked me out.
yeah,
So that was another experience. Yeah. I've had other experiences.
yeah.
We've had knocks.
That-
My mom and I went to Tinker's Hollow, and we heard knocks, and there was like fingerprints behind the back of her car. So I've had quite a few weird.
Good night, Grace. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
But that's freaking definitely some crazy experience. I got one that didn't have to do with me, but I was there present, and it was at 666 the first time. And most of y'all here know this story,
You
but
in that damn house.
I'm telling you, there was this house that was there in the freaking side of the road. We were going to the house, and one of the people we were with told us, "Don't effing go in that house, effing back." Like, you started cussing, and I've known him for years, and he's never done that. So we were like, "Yeah, okay." Well, about 2-3 minutes later, he just straight falls to his knees, white eyes, pure white, and a blank stare. And about 20-30 minutes later, we finally get him up, and we get to the bridge, and one of the people we was with, I'm not saying this to start a religious debate, but he said that I'm an old pastor, I can't get possessed. Well, that's definitely not true. We found that out. Because we get to the bridge, and one of the people, the first person that got attacked, started puking, and then the pastor started puking, and then we were leaving, and then the pastor, same thing, falls to his knees, blank stare, pure white eyes. The only thing different, he lets out a god awful scream, and his buddy takes off running to get the truck, while we are legit. The 4 of us are legit carrying him, trying to get him to the truck. No, I didn't film. To me, I was too freaked out trying to get out of there. And so I just stopped filming. And to me, that was the right thing to do, because some stuff don't need to be put on Facebook. Some stuff like that definitely does not need to put on Facebook or YouTube, not Facebook. What the hell am I thinking? But yeah, that didn't would happen to me, but I was there, and that was pretty much the only time I was actually scared at an investigation. Like I also had an attachment that night for about 2 or 3 weeks until I went back and like had to do that. Like pretty much told it, yeah, you can't follow me no more. And but I was so drained of my energy for a good 2.5 weeks. I didn't want to do nothing. But yeah, that was one of the craziest experiences I've seen. But yeah, the next topic is La Llorona. Uh-huh. And I'm gonna get Mr. Cowboy fan down here below me to start off this topic. Dom,
What?
Wake up.
I want to talk.
Um,
Yeah,
La
you're
Llorona is his girlfriend, so he could talk about
yeah.
her.
We want to hear you talk about your girlfriend.
who? What? Sorry.
We
Who's my
want to hear you
girlfriend?
talk about your girlfriend, La Llorona.
Oh Jesus.
So
Okay. She's pretty cool, except when she does not drink coffee. She gets pissed off and she starts screaming and
She's one
tries
of them
to.
angry types.
You talking about your
women,
girlfriend?
Yeah.
La Llorona,
Um,
like she's a crazy woman.
you talking about the
There's
ghost,
a
or are you
there's
talking
a
about your actual girlfriend?
The
Okay.
ghost.
Yeah, that sounds kind of like Helena in the morning. She doesn't yell at me, but she's grumpy. She's
She's
like,
a
she needs
woman. They're
coffee.
all grumpy. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh man.
She
Laurona.
needs her caffeine. She needs her energy drink.
There's a lot of talk about this
Good
lady.
night, Joseph.
I do not want
That's
to
not
curse
Matt.
myself, so I'll be nice with her. She's a pretty nice lady. Um, there's rumors that when you do meet her, your chances of survival of somebody in your family will pass away. I do not know full extent of the story of La Orona, but I will leave my friend
It might be Matt.
Jenny to talk more on it.
Why? Because I'm Mexican?
No,
That's
did,
funny.
did I say that? Did,
That's
did,
when.
did those words come out of my mouth?
Hey,
Hey, Flo.
Uh oh.
I'm only half Mexican.
But you have way more experience on La Orona than us, right?
I don't know. There's other people on this panel.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
she
you.
also eats tacos, Dom. Jeez.
What?
Oh my god.
Stereotyping Canadian over here, eh?
Hey.
Eh?
Hey.
Go whip your
What?
maple syrup out, boy. Cry over there, boy.
Yep. Maple syrup is good.
Ah, Fluffy. Are you talking?
Now look,
Oh, that Fluffy. Yeah, hello.
Hi, puppy. So, yeah.
I want to lick you, Fluffy.
I don't know if she is real or she's a legend, or folklore. But a lot of people do talk about that. A lot of people do have stuff happen, and they're saying it's
Llorona
Thank
This
you.
is road.
means the
So,
crying woman.
so I will let somebody else talk more on that.
Jenny.
Okay, she's rooted in Mexican folklore.
See,
And
that's what
Yeah, she
basically
is.
basically what she was a scary, well, okay, it is real. You know, there was the story of a woman that did drown her kids because her lover told her, I don't want to be with you because you have children. So she drowned her kids to appease her husband. That's one version. And all over Mexico, there's different variations of the story, and it even trails into the United States. So what parents did when they wanted their kids to go to bed, they'd be like, "Go to bed, or I'm gonna take you down by the river." They would say things like that. Remember I said I was part of cancel culture? Like my whole childhood was part of cancel culture. Like everything that happened to me, like everybody canceled. So
Yeah.
that's what our parents did, and like, because my grandma, she's from Mexico, and like full blooded, and she would sit there and say like, if you get out of bed at night, the cucuy is gonna grab you and drag you into the Netherland, and you're gonna be the devil's slave, like, and girls had to braid their hair at night because otherwise demons would grab you.
Oh
If you
my
left your hair
god!
loose. Yeah, there's a lot of folklore. Like, I swear, Mexican culture is cloaked in like fear. Like
The
they
We
just want
chanclas.
people afraid all the time. And so
the
that's what
Italians.
that's her basis is she's weeping for her children. So she followed like watery beds, like canals and places like lakes and stuff like that is where normally you would find her, and people would hear a woman sobbing uncontrollably
You know what?
and very loudly, and you'd walk up and she'd be this monstrous thing and she'd kill you and eat you, whatever. There's
You know
whatever the
what?
case
I
be.
think I know what this is. It's to keep the children in check. Behave, or
Yeah.
the La Llorona will
That
come after
and
you.
that's
Well,
kind of, and like
This is a
there's
great idea
variations
for
of
our
it in
kids,
different
babe.
cultures. There's
It's-
like there's always the person that kills kids, like there's always some variation of it where it involves children, in all the different cultures.
there's one
So
here in Quebec also. It's not a lady, it's a gentleman. Um, he's basically a little bit like that. He will grab your soul if you don't go to sleep and stuff like that. We have also everybody has like a Mr. Sandman and stuff like that. But yeah,
Give me a dream. Oh,
yeah, it's all kind of based in just this like it's scary stories to make kids behave, like to be submissive, I guess. I don't know. Listen to your parents, or the monster's gonna get you.
like
well,
But
Krampus.
we are going to
I
make
mean, if you research the lore on it, there is a woman that died for that reason. She drowned her children, and she committed suicide afterwards. But is she La Llorona? No, because this
no. It's
Thor
called
was older than her.
Thomas.
But it's that's just what you can probably research it better, but that's just how I grew up with it.
yeah.
And
See, I watched a documentary like 2 weeks ago, and they were talking about how La Llorona is an urban legend that started in Arizona, and I'm like, that's not true. Like, I'm not the biggest.
well, Arizona and all that you want to call it tit for tat, was all part of Mexico at one point, so there you
That is
go. I
true.
mean,
I didn't think about that.
you got all the different cultures like blending in that area, so
And don't forget, Arizona is close to, like Jenny is saying, close to the border of
It's
Mexico to
yes, close to
today
Mexico.
now.
I
So
didn't think about that.
well,
I
it's
thought for some reason I
when you
thought it
go
was
to
up.
like when you go to Tombstone and people say that they pick up German on spirit boxes. Well, Germans settled in Tombstone, so there's a reason you have that. They also settled in parts of Arizona. Um, what's his name? James the Fam went to it. Where I told him, I was like, if you pick up German on this, and I told him, when you pick up German on the spirit box, just know that Germans settled there in Vulture City in Arizona. I've been there many, many times, and I tell people, I'm like, when you start, you're not quite sure what's coming through. It could be foreign dialect. And a lot of people in like Tombstone would say, like, I went there and I got all this. And I'm like, well, that's German. You just need to have someone translate it for you. So if you ever have that where you're like, I know it's a sentence, but I don't understand it, it's probably a different dialect.
Intriguing.
Exactly.
You know what? Now I need to make up some kind of spiritual being that'll keep our children in check. I'm gonna invent a
Llorona.
new. I'm gonna invent a new legend,
What's up,
and it
Parasola?
will. It will come
hey
for our
Marisol,
children
hey
if they
Josh,
don't
how's
behave.
it
He's over
going?
here creating like
Maxilla.
anomalies.
Josh,
He's
But what
creating
I like,
egregores.
that was like one of my favorite things about the game Red
It'll
Dead
be my
Redemption
demon doll
2
I have.
is they actually had La Llorona in that game, and I'm like, cool. Like, I killed La Llorona. It was
That was
great.
my favorite haunted maze at last year's Horror Nights, was the La Llorona maze. It was really cool.
What about you, Vampire Silly Ass? What's your opinion?
I missed the question. I went to get
Lala-
carrot cake.
Lala
You're
Rose.
eating carrot cake? What the
I'm
Fatty.
eating carrot cake. What is the thing you're saying, Nubs?
You know, kids are very gullible, so I can see why they make these stories. Like when I was a very young kid, I don't remember what age I was pretty young. I remember creating leprechaun traps.
That's actually kind of cute.
There we
That
go.
would be
I created
For the
a
wee
box
leprechauns.
and I put
I
a
changed
toilet
Grinch's
paper on it,
name.
put a foos gold in the middle, and bam, he falls right into it.
I changed Grinch's name. So
Oh my god, you suck, Nubby.
But the point is, what does
I didn't even notice at first. I'm like, why am I big? Oh.
that is something you'll never hear a woman say about you, silly ass.
Why am I- Oh, shut up, all of you. I thought this was a paranormal chat tonight.
I was
But yeah,
I-
do
I
you
was-
believe?
young.
Do you believe in Lala Rose?
Sorry,
Not really.
silly ass. You walked
No,
yourself
Beth,
into
I'm
that
not
one.
sleeping. I was getting food.
He's being a fat. He's probably stoned.
No, I'm not actually. I'm on a whole different level with that now.
Nice.
Trying not to for a while, yeah.
I tried.
He's high on pure air. It happens.
That's right, pure air. And carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
But
Marianne?
anyway, have you met La Llorona, silly
Yeah,
ass? Have you
dude.
met her?
I'm
Have
not.
you ain't slept with her or nothing?
Not yet, apparently.
He has date plans.
Mm.
He's more of a chupacabra type guy, so La Llorona doesn't do it for him.
God damn.
I got
it's
another cabra.
next year.
Hey, there's Matt.
Okay, my turn to speak.
Yes.
La Llorona, I never really heard about her history or her the experiences that everybody else had with her. It wasn't until the movie came out in 2019, and same thing with the Bell Witch. I never heard about that history either up until about around the same time, so don't know much about that. Black-Eyed Children came originally from Abilene, Texas. The second sighting was in Portland, Oregon, by the way.
I was wrong. I was completely wrong. But that's okay. I'm always wrong. I want the rough bird.
Why do I feel like Amy would be the one to know about the Black-Eyed Children?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Hold on. You're talking about Amy. Didn't she do something about a video on
Yeah,
that?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
would be the one that
She
would
did.
know.
She did a video on the Black-Eyed Children.
Yeah.
Couple of months ago.
She researches a lot. It's one of the reasons why I get along with her so well, is because she researches the heck out of her stuff.
She does.
I said Portland, Oregon.
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 Yeah, that would be in the neck of the woods of PDX and JMac also.
Yeah.
I'm actually friends with J-Mac on Facebook now, so I have to talk to him. But are y'all ready?
Y'all ready for horror
Why we
trivia?
started this?
Oh my. What are we
The
ready
horror trivia.
Oh yeah.
Marianne has an epic horror
Dun,
trivia.
dun, dun, dun.
Which one is it tonight? We already did Halloween trivia.
Yes, that was yesterday. Tonight, we're going to do horror trivia. What is it? A trivia game of Twisted Terror. It's basically answer questions to arm yourself against the ultimate evil. Call a priest, gas up the chainsaw, and sharpen the machete. Will you survive the night? Oh yeah, I forgot there were like awards at the like very corner. They've got like these
Hey, that's crossbow.
Yeah. They got like that, the axe and stuff like that, the cross. Oh, should I go through the instructions? Or I don't know.
It's
Pretty
kind of
much.
pointless because we don't keep score anyway. So
Yeah, really. Okay, y'all ready? I will be the host. I will be asking the questions, and you shall answer. And it doesn't matter who answers, as long
Hey,
as you
Dom,
all
no cheating.
answer.
And do not interrupt Marianne, because she will yell at you. We found that out last night.
I will hunt you and cut your balls
Very
off.
end.
Do we have to
you
answer?
gotta find my balls first, there. So
No.
I hit them
I'm
real
just
well with
kidding.
grandma's gold in the backyard.
You have balls. They're on your chest.
I got the biggest balls in this chat.
I got the biggest balls of all. I thought I wanted to
He
quote
has
it.
Nubby's balls too. He's not allowed to have them.
Okay, here we go.
My son got my balls.
Oh yeah,
My other son, Dom's adopted son.
it's a big ball exchange. I got Nubby's
Call
balls.
me Daddy Dom.
Dom has
Call me
mine.
Daddy Dom.
Okay, why is my name mixed into discussions of balls?
We're letting
Because look
you
at your
all
head,
ball
dude.
out.
You got like a
What?
cue ball for a head, so it's kind of like a ball.
Canadian Mr. Clean. I didn't use French Canadian this
hell
time.
no.
You pull cue. You can start a game right now.
We're just gonna let you all ball out before I start asking questions. Okay, here we go.
Oh, if
Ready?
they take your balls out, okay. That's a different kind of stream, girl.
This ain't NubHub.
Okay, so let's go with the first question. People in chat, you can play along with us also.
Yes.
So let's
Okay.
have fun.
Okay, a group of scientists band together to save the world from a horde of fruit in what 1988 movie? And I can always give you guys clues.
The day after.
The day after what, Dom?
It's a
The day after
fruit.
the other one.
They're in the movie title. Some of these are movies, TV shows.
Oh,
I
Attack
forgot
of the
to
Killer Tomatoes.
The Killer Tomato. The cat attack of the Killer Tomato.
Correct.
Thank you, Jenny.
Correct. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I forgot to say, two of these cards might be very hard, but most of them are from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s movies, TV shows, TV series, directors, things like that. Early 2000s. Two of these cards are going to be really hard for you all because one of them is from the 1950s and 1960s, if we run into them, by the way. Next question. In what movie did mispronouncing Kalatu Barada Niktu result
Dead.
in a
I
dead
have
Evil Dead
Evil
2.
Dead.
Evil Dead.
what?
Evil Dead.
1981.
in a
It's
dead
pronounced
night
what?
attack?
Night Attack. I'm
Or
confused.
no, that's the
Yeah,
day
let me
that Earth
finish
stood
the
still.
That's
question
for a movie.
first.
Oh,
Okay.
And we already answered it. I mean, they just
yeah, that's Evil Dead. That's easy.
Yeah.
As soon as you said the thing.
No, let me
Clap
answer
you
the
were
question
on
first.
time.
Ask the question
Mr.
first
Nickel.
before the answer.
Okay.
In a dead-eye attack, or however you pronounce
You
that.
said Deadeye. That's Evil Dead.
Dead-eye?
That's
Deadeye.
automatically Evil Dead.
Are you sure it's
Just
from
up on
Evil
your-
Dead? You might want to rethink that. Rethink about the question. It's not from Evil Dead.
Oh, what movie did mispronounce and it's talking
What,
about
Army of Darkness?
There you go. That is the
Dead-eye
correct
That's
attack?
still
I
the
said
Evil
that
Dead
already.
universe.
Like, it's
That's
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead.
Still the
Dead
Evil
2,
Dead
Army of
universe.
Darkness.
I know it's the sequel.
But it happened in It happened in all three
Well,
movies.
That the Deadites weren't. Well, I mean, it's all of them. Like that.
That's all the Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's all three movies. So.
They're all
It's all three
Deadites.
movies.
They're all
Because the
Deadites.
Deadites were in all of them.
Yep.
And the uncle in the uncle's cabin recited that, which called the Deadites.
Mm-hmm.
Bias question. Move along.
But
What was the name of the possessed doll in the 2013 movie The Conjuring?
Oh, Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Nubby.
Correct.
Nubbabell.
Nubba.
I literally
Robert
made
Duvall.
a documentary on The Conjuring. I should know.
Yeah, some of these are going to be easy. Some of them are going to
Matt
be
made that
tricky.
doll Delilah. So you can say, hey there, Delilah to her.
Okay, here we go. In the movie Devil, where were the 5 characters trapped in
Elevator.
of
Elevator.
the movie?
It was
In the
in.
elevator.
So hard to
It was
I
in
called
the
it first.
elevator.
In the
Called
basement.
first.
In the basement.
What 2002 movie sequel directed by
Cinderella.
Guillermo del Toro? Boy, are you gonna get cursed tonight.
It's that. That's Cinderella.
It featured Wesley Snipes and
Blade.
half-man,
Blade.
half-vampire Daywalker.
Blade 2.
Blade.
Yeah,
Blade 3
Yeah.
Trinity.
Blade 2. That is correct.
Blade 2 is the sequel, right?
Trilogy,
Yeah.
or the sequel, not the trilogy. Shut up, nubs.
Jurassic Park.
Okay,
That's Goldblum.
here we go. Next
Teletubbies.
question.
The Ark of Noah.
What the hell?
Monty Python, the Holy Grail. I fought in your direction.
Ah, y'all are gonna be cursed by the devil.
Blackula.
The devil? We got his producer right here.
Anyway,
Pineapple Express.
Love that movie.
Barney and the Land of the Lost Friendships.
Oh my god.
Frightening film.
Bob
Next.
Clark directed both A Christmas Story and this 1974 Christmas slasher movie.
Tommy got fingered.
Black Christmas?
I'm sorry,
gonna
who
say
That is
got
Black
correct.
By
Black
the
Christmas,
film?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Are
Black
the
Which-
two answers?
That one fucked. The
I
remake
couldn't finish
sucked.
that one.
Frosty.
But-
Nubs, nobody asked you.
I
You gotta think quick, you guys.
Frosty.
Next.
I prefer White Christmas.
Yeah, because Black Christmas sucked.
Black means that there's soot and dirt, and I don't do that.
I am dreaming.
You don't give the
of
kids
a
cold?
white Christmas.
Freddy got figured.
What insects are closely associated with the urban legend of Candyman?
Bees.
What?
Cockroach.
Nutsack or what?
Bees.
What
I know that's Tony Todd. That's my buddy.
are closely associated with the urban legend of Candyman?
Bees. Yeah.
Probably bees because I've never
Yeah,
watched
James.
Candyman.
It
Yeah,
sounds like
bees.
you said what nut sacks are associated with the Candyman. But,
Yes. Yes.
I mean, he did wear a
nothing's not
sack
that.
over his hand. I mean,
Insects.
I've never seen
Incest?
Candyman.
you're not missing out
You
on
must
anything.
watch it. So good.
You are
What?
granted the
Hold
extra
on.
hours of your life because you haven't seen it.
Hold on. You haven't seen Candyman?
That's blowing my mind, dude. Go watch it. 92.
Matt, I'm
The
The
talking to
original
you.
one, yeah.
I said no.
Yeah. The remake was it was okay.
You have to see that movie at least once.
I will
Yeah,
check it
Dom
out
jacks off to it.
Yeah.
right
He
now.
loves that movie.
The new one, right?
Not really.
The new one.
No, the
No, the original one.
Oh, did the new one do well?
I think
I've heard
it
that.
was.
No, it didn't. It wasn't good.
Not. Yeah. No.
I have. Okay.
I'm very partial to the original.
Candyman, the new one
That's the
was the one I
90s,
was
man.
actually interested in taking out. I haven't really checked out anything with the old one, but I know there's an old one.
But the
where?
original one is it's
The original one it gets pretty deep if you allow it to get deep.
I like to
can
get deep.
Nobody allows it to get deep.
Nubby loves it when it's deep.
I love it all the way in 9
It's like
inches.
getting
Oh.
hooked by the Candyman.
But yeah, is it bees?
The Candyman
It
can.
was bees. The bees
Yes,
eat.
bees.
Eminem
That's
made a song
correct.
with Candyman.
I told you it was locusts. God.
Cicadas.
These are correct. Next question. What country was the 2005 movie Wolf Creek set in?
Canada.
No idea. We didn't see that.
I don't think I've seen that one, so I don't know.
Gibraltar.
God,
Is that even a country?
I'm going.
Ireland.
I have never seen that one either.
Gandalf,
Ireland.
Pennsylvania.
We have a friend that is from this country. Her name is
What,
Vodka
Australia?
Vamp.
Australia.
Australia.
Oh, yeah.
There's a clue.
It was
Aussies.
filmed in Australia.
Good.
You are all correct.
You could have just said big spiders, and we all would have guessed that.
Yeah, we would have guessed big spiders too.
Bird-eating spiders and stuff.
And
This-
big bugs over
This
there.
look is very mysterious looking.
All right. Next. What horror television series was created by Ryan Murphy, who also created the TV series Glee?
Twilight Zone.
I don't care.
It's a very popular TV show right now.
Stranger Things.
Supernatural.
I just named it randomly. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Silly ass loves Stranger Things.
What's the
Supernatural.
horror trilogy or the horror anthology thing?
No,
It's,
American Horror.
American Horror Story.
American
Yeah.
Horror
You are
Story.
correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, Dom.
What animal was
Twilight.
Betty White's character feeding in the movie Lake Placid?
Oh, that's easy. Alligator.
Oh,
Crocodile. Whatever. I get
was it a
alligator.
gator or crocodile?
Confused.
It was an alligator.
It's a
With
suitcase.
Crocodile. And a big one, too.
I get them confused. I ain't gonna lie.
Speaking
I'm
of Betty,
always-
hold up. Speaking of Betty White, you guys remember when silly ass Crank called the Las Vegas porn store and asked for the Betty White blow up doll?
I do. Oh wow. Does anyone have that? Was that on a
They kept
stream?
hanging up on him. I don't remember whose stream it was on, but it was. I think it was Fluff's actually.
I think it was
Oh,
Fluffy.
Fluffy, look back and see if you have it.
I
That's
think it was
great.
Fluffy.
Was it?
Well, that's
It was either
bad.
Fluffy
That
or
was
PLE.
That might have
3
been the
years
night
ago.
that Red broke into your house and whooped your ass. Caused all that.
That was on my
commotion.
stream. Joanne was
Oh,
mad
was
at me
that
for
good?
that.
Dude, that was
She
a
was
fucking
so
great
pissed.
stream. That was amazing.
It was good. It was a wild ending. I kind of regret it.
I didn't.
He came in and he looked like he was beating the shit out of me. She got so worried.
It was
And
great.
it was Nub that was like, "Oh, that's Red." Like,
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
my son's getting his
Yeah,
ass
cool.
whooped. Good. I don't have to
It
do
made
it.
it look real. It was crazy. It was
But
good.
the next question, wifey,
What
horny
legend?
wifey.
What legendary funny man duo encounter all kinds of classic monsters
Dumber.
in their
Abbott and
Meet the
Costello.
Monsters movies?
Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and
Simon and
Costello.
Garfunkel.
You are correct,
Simon and
Dom.
Tuck and Dale versus Evil. Oh.
Oh,
It's
that's a great movie.
Abbott and Costello.
Yes.
Oh.
he
Well,
was
Tucker
correct.
and Dale versus Evil is
That's
one of
because you watch
underrated.
Abbott and Costello.
I agree with that statement. People
Say
should
what?
watch Tucker and Dale
Say what, Jenny?
and Dale.
That's because you watch Abbott and Costello.
I do. I have all the movies, so.
Ready for the next question.
Ready.
What was Candyman's weapon of choice?
A cane. I mean,
we
the claw.
brought that up
Um,
earlier. It's a hook.
I
Hook.
can't.
That's
use
what it was.
The
You're
cycle.
correct, Matt. A hook for a hand.
A hook for a nub.
Yep. I only knew that
Hey,
because of the
Kim.
trailers.
Nub
okay.
needs to be the Candyman for Halloween.
Dude, I could be.
Thank you.
Well,
Kinda.
I kind of can't.
We have to tan you up just a bit long.
Yeah, I have to get a little tan to do it, but
Oh, Darkman. That's one of my favorite Sam Raimi movies.
wow, Grant. No, I'm
The
just kidding.
You like your men what color?
He likes them.
Bye, Matt. Take care. Stay safe out there.
Matt probably has to
Nighty-night.
fight
Oh,
the
Be
crackheads.
careful, Matt.
Come in peace.
Matt
Beat the
is going to
crackheads up,
fight
Matt.
the crackheads.
You need to start doing shorts of you knocking the crackhead out and posting it on YouTube, Matt.
There you go.
Oh
Matthew.
my
No,
God.
I'm changing
not
my
Matt.
name back.
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
That's I'm changing my name back.
Okay, I was gonna say you have to because I have no clue how to change it.
Oh, you don't know how to fix it?
Sunburst.
Yeah, he breaks
May
stuff
the
and doesn't
force-
know how to fix it.
May the force be with you, Matt.
Maybe oh shit, I can't do it.
I can't barely do it with my left hand, but also
I
my
can
left
only do
hand
it
has
with
a
one
crooked.
hand.
Has a
And I can
crooked
barely
blade.
do it.
Yeah. I can only do it with my left hand. Can't do it
Yeah, I
with
can't
my
do it
right.
with my right.
I can't do it with my left.
We're like twins.
Yeah, I can't do it with my left hand, so
Like
Wow.
alien twins. Yeah, I can't do with that.
Now you're special if you could do the vanilla ice where you put the index and the pinky down and leaving me up. I can't do that.
Well, glad you came. You came at a fun night. We're doing horror trivia and
Or
Nubbins
with
came.
the W.
Yeah,
Adventures
Horror.
with Vampire
Horror.
Grinch. I love that.
I am messing horrors up tonight.
Yeah, of course you
Horror
will. Beth. Thank
trivia.
you.
Yeah, we're
I
playing
dubbed
horror
silly
trivia.
Ask the Vampire.
Yeah, Jenny did that. That was no,
I
no,
did.
we can't undo
That's
it.
my fault, and I'm taking all the credit for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will definitely allow vampire.
I'm keeping my name.
Adventures with Nubs, Pie, Grinch. I like that.
Yeah.
Adventures with Nubs Pyre Silly Ass.
No.
Okay,
So
ready for
next
the next question.
How can you have a name like the Vampire Silas and not think that my ignorant ass ain't gonna come around and call you silly ass?
Welcome back.
I never put that together.
You know that I'm cynical that way.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
That.
She is.
I want Fluffy to sit on my face.
Fluffy is
But next
mine.
question.
Here we go. What 2018 film features a family who lives in silence while hiding from creatures who hunt by sound?
The Village.
No,
I know this one. Stop.
okay.
The town that dreaded sundown.
Don't say it.
Isn't that the movie with the people that have yellow ponchos and red
Come on,
ponchos?
you know this.
Bird Box.
That is your clue.
Bird.
I mean, monsters coming up.
Wasn't it Bird Box, ain't it? Silence.
Quiet.
Don't talk.
Quiet place. Quiet place.
Quiet Place.
A quiet
Yeah,
place.
There you
there you go.
Not the second one. The
That
first
is
one.
correct.
You know what?
The second one was great.
I hated that.
What's hold on? What's the
That
movie?
one really bothered me because I knew it and I just couldn't
Go
remember.
ahead.
anything.
Go ahead, Dom.
What's the movie where they live in a village and they have to dress in yellow or red?
The Village.
Village.
It's the village.
The
Okay.
Village.
That
Yeah.
movie was
From
shitty.
M. Night
M. Night
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan Ding
M.
Dong.
Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
Yeah.
That was a shitty movie, and they should not have done it.
I thought it was good.
I was like,
I'm one of the
what?
ones
It was
who
so
liked
good
it.
up
Like-
until
On
the
your head.
ending. I was like,
The
what?
ending was so cool. I was
The
like,
ending
what?
was
They're
like,
in modern
what? Are you
times?
kidding me? They're living in a zoo this whole entire time?
Oh, you
Yeah, they
ruined
didn't
it
know,
for
and it
everybody.
makes everything
Aaron. No.
Or a natural park or a state park.
You ruined it for everybody, Marianne. Now nobody will know it. God. No.
Yeah, Bruce Willis was dead too, so.
Oops, I've got a mouth that slips out. Okay.
He got hung on the cross like Jesus. Or was that Mel Gibson? Oh, sorry. Wrong movie.
Damn.
In what horror movie did the villain attack high school students through their dreams?
Oh, Elm Street.
Yeah.
Chucky.
What?
You got half of the title, Matt. Come on now.
My brain was going blank. Okay,
Nightmare on
I'm
Elm
sorry, my
Street.
brain doesn't
Yes,
work.
correct, Nubs. It's okay, Matt. You're getting there.
It's just Patty.
You guys
Street.
You're doing a good job, Matt. Pat yourself on the back, Matt.
I should get punched in the face.
Okay, next question. This is a quote. Name the movie.
Oh.
Whatever
Yeah,
you
right.
do, don't fall asleep.
Oh,
Don't
That's
go to
Nightmare
sleep.
on Elm Street.
That's Nightmare on Elm Street, too.
yeah, same title.
Who do we lose?
Nightmare on Elm Street. There's the answer.
You're just trying to confuse us.
We just lost.
Where's
Silly.
silly ass?
We just lost
They'll come
Jenny
back.
too.
They'll come back.
We lost Grinch and Jenny.
It's okay. They'll come back.
What the hell is
The
happening?
blackout children are taking them.
StreamYard, are you playing tricks on us?
Yes, this is that other movie where they are all on a live, like a video call, and everyone gets killed.
FaceTime. No. We got one back.
Whatever silly ass did, he's
Oh,
going to
man.
hell for it.
It was silly ass. He did it.
Yeah, totally silly
Try
ass.
to drag me to hell with him. Look at that.
Oh, somebody. Grinch ain't here right now. Oh, he's the other one that left. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, because he's silly ass. Duh. I'm special. Next question, please.
Wow, really? All right, next question. As soon as he probably pops up, right? Anyways, next question. In
He
the
might have had
Eli
something to
Roth
do.
movie, the Green Inferno, who abducts a group of student activists
Activists.
after their plane crashes in the
Cannibals. Aren't they Aboriginal cannibals?
Peruvian jungle.
They were cannibals.
Lake Placid.
Yes, the Chivo cannibals.
See, I never watched that movie.
It's
Oh my
actually
God, so many
not
tongue
it's not that
twisters.
bad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Next.
my God.
I never heard of that one. I'm gonna have to try
Yeah,
that
these
one out.
ones
That
are,
sounds
like I said,
interesting.
some of them are easy. All right, next. Sorry, I was reading the comments. Okay, next question. What brand of doll did Charles Lee Ray possess in the
He's a
child?
Good guy,
doll.
good guy doll.
A good guy doll.
Yeah.
He's a good guy doll.
My
That
name's
was first, I
Chucky.
think.
Can I be your friend? I know it didn't go like that.
It should have.
Oh,
You like the welfare Chucky, dude.
That's the
That's the
Wish.com
Section
version.
8 Chucky.
My name's Chucky. Can I be your friend?
They are
No.
possessed. I was on prison in the Maritimes, and they had a Chucky and his bride in a old carriage outside, and next to those two on the Kinect system, I have a not permission next to them, and they jump into to the dolls. So.
Oh, great. Now
Yeah.
we're gonna have
Made me
freaking
laugh.
Chucky and Tiffany running around.
Never take Chucky seriously.
Hang on,
Oh,
won't
yeah,
that Chucky?
right. Tiffany.
Wife?
Yeah,
Won't that
his
her
wife.
name? Yeah.
Wasn't it Tiffany? I think it was Tiffany, his bride. Chucky the bride.
Yeah, and then you get that wonderful little plastic boinky boink scene, and then they made a baby.
Yeah, which.
Oh, I can't remember the baby's name.
But I will tell y'all, the freaking show
The
Chucky.
name of the baby is Nubsy.
Yeah, but the
It should have
show
been
Chucky
Nubsy.
is so much better than any of the movies ever have been. Just saying.
See, I did that. I didn't watch that show. I did that show. I watched the movie, but not
Is
the
it Mark
show.
Hamill in that show? Like he's one of the voice actors. I think he's voicing
Is it?
Chucky
Yeah,
now.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
Mark
thought
Hamill.
the original guy was voicing Chucky. Oh no, he did the
No,
first
not the
season.
show.
No,
Not the show.
no, it might be Mark Campbell.
Next
Oh.
question.
Next question, please.
Yes.
My fan is vibrating right now.
Your
That's a
dildo.
question.
That's not a question. That's a statement.
It's your vibrator.
Oh God, I hate this air coin.
It's called an excuse. She's
All
trying
right,
to hide
next
her vibrator.
question. In the Japanese thriller Audition, what did the main character use to lure her victims?
Candy.
Lure her victims.
Oh,
Candy.
there's a spot open for Helena.
Helena
Matt,
can come up. I don't think Grinch is coming back.
Yeah, Philly ass been gone for about 10 minutes
Come up
now.
here, Helena.
Bring her up. Let's go.
Let's go, Helena.
I'm
on,
gonna
babe.
send you the link.
It sounds so weird when I say
Facebook.
that because I never say Helena.
Yeah, Fluff gets mad when I call him Fluff. He's like, "That's not my name. It's Babe." I'm like, "No."
Yeah, I only said it because I read the name. For some when it.
Yeah, I don't think Grinchy Poo coming
I
back.
know.
So Helena, I resent the link on Facebook. So get your butt up here, Mom.
The beautiful Hellbent.
Yes.
Ooh, that was dirt.
I think she's coming up.
Yay.
And we're just gonna flirt the whole time. Just kidding.
I'm
So
gonna flirt with Dom.
the answer to the Japanese question is it candy?
Is it The Grudge?
Dump rings.
It's not The Grudge. Well, then I quit. No.
Marianne.
Juan. I don't know.
Marianne.
Reese's. Kit Kat.
Wait, what was even the question?
What was the question?
I don't remember. I'm just
Okay,
guessing.
here we go.
Top
I'm gonna
Are you still
I'm
on
gonna
that
try and give you guys a clue.
Are you still on that nasty cedar?
What the hell?
two. What?
What?
Are we
Cedar.
having a conversation none of us were a part of?
Yep.
Are you on that nasty cider?
What are you
What is-
drinking?
Me?
Oh, cedar.
No.
Cider.
Yeah,
Cider.
cider.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a
Cedar
little
is
bit
like a-
left.
You
I got
sounded
about
like a
one third
dirty
left.
old man when you said that. Are you drinking that nasty cider?
I've never heard someone call cider cedar. You're the first.
Here in Canada, it's called cedar.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Interesting.
That's because
Yeah,
she was
French
drinking
Canadian.
expired cider last night.
She
Ugh.
still is. That's why I was asking. Are you still drinking that nasty drink? And she said there's still a little bit. So she's still drinking that.
Learn when to throw it away. It's a bad investment and cut the loss.
I just have energy drinks.
I got nipples.
I think we
No,
all
you
have
always
them.
have
Okay.
cheese balls and Dr. Pepper.
I do. I like my cheese balls.
Yeah. See? Cedar.
Yeah, sparkling cedar.
Cider.
From here forth, all cider shall be known as cedar.
Yes. Apple cedar.
Apple cedar, cherry cedar, blueberry cedar. Yeah.
It's only been expired by like 3 months.
Yeah. Not bad.
Just 3 months. That's it.
Your mic is cut.
Oh,
me?
man.
Oh, yeah.
No, Marianne.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to my brother for a second.
Marianne.
Oh,
Castion.
wifey. Oh,
Babe.
wifey.
Bob.
Castion
I think.
I'm waiting for my fan to stop vibrating. Oh,
What
Lord.
a horrible thing
Well,
to have to wait for.
just press on
How
the button of the
horrible.
vibrator. It's gonna stop. Just saying.
Oh, we got somebody in the chat.
Oh.
I was waiting for Helena to come up too.
We got
to
Mom.
answer the
The
question.
beautiful,
Yay,
my
Robin,
beautiful,
you're
beautiful
here.
wife.
Well, I put y'all two
Brothers
together.
and Caesar
There
here.
we go.
Yeah, get the hubby and wifey together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Elena.
I'm joined from my phone because I can't join on my computer. I'm still uploading a video to YouTube. It's been uploading for like over, I think like 24 hours now. And it's
What?
56%.
24 hours?
By like tomorrow.
Yeah, she's
And it's not even, oh, well, it's a little bit over half now uploaded. So it's like another 24 hours, so it's uploaded.
so slow. Yeah, her
Jesus
internet
Christ.
is slow.
It'll
So
be
I joined
worth
from my
it.
phone. This internet is faster.
Well, since Marianne's the
Or
host,
the
she'll go
Wi-Fi.
first.
I
There
am
we
the
go.
host. Thank
The
you.
mobile data is fast on my phone, so using
Well, the
that.
Wi-Fi is slow on your computer, or is it just?
Yeah, the router. It's a
The router.
house internet that's like included in my rent, so it's very bad.
Yeah, you got slow speed. You might have slow speed. You don't have over 100 speed, do ya?
Speaking of the Scream franchise, I will say this: the last Scream movie they did was so much better than the fifth one. The fifth one sucked balls. The fourth one sucked balls. The last one was
How many
good.
balls you
The
suck?
first one was good. I suck a lot, but Not as bad as the Cowboys, but that's a different subject for a different night.
Do not start. Do
No,
not
we can
start with
make
the
that into that
Cowboys.
night. Just kidding.
But yeah, Scream 6, the one with her in New York, was one of actually a really good Scream.
I am confused here. Isn't this episode called Paranormal 101, but we're talking about movies?
Yeah.
We did that.
Explain that to him, Nubby.
Okay. We do different
Even
topics.
Venti agreed. Sorry, keep going.
We do different topics on paranormal, like we did with La Llorona, with the black-eyed children. But we decided to, just change a little bit and bring in a little bit of trivia questions.
Dom, you don't gotta sound so formal. Every time Dom has the idea that he's gonna have a show that sticks to the topic, it doesn't work.
Most
So,
of the time, sometimes you do.
it'll start strong and it'll just, like a typical guy.
A typical guy.
Hey, mainly the chat. The chat does it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, not this time.
No.
It's basically a bunch of paranormal topics, and the 101's like info. And so
Yeah,
a
I
lot
know.
of people do
Paranormal
like
101
a
should be
101.
us talking about the paranormal and discussions of the paranormal. That's what the
Yeah, and then
Usually
sometimes it just
it's when
falls
Yeah,
out.
Paranormal 101, 99% of the time stays on topic. Like, that's the honest truth. Paranormal 101 and Cryptid Mondays always stay on topic. But this is technically paranormal because it is horror trivia.
Yeah, we
And
decided
horror
to switch it up a bit and have a little fun.
Yeah, we're just playing a little game tonight. It ain't
Because
like
I
normal
introduced
paranormal.
it
But
yesterday night, and they wanted to play this game tonight.
Okay.
And we
I
might
was just
do it-
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might do
90%
it
of the
again.
time, Paranormal 101 is about the topics, and we always stay on topic on Paranormal 101 and Cryptid Mondays. But the other topics, no.
I'm gonna go back and watch the paranormal 101s, and find out how much you stay on topic.
Jenny.
Let's get that percentage proper.
Jenny, I will save you some time.
Gosh, this is episode 22 on already.
So your eyes won't bleed. We never stay on topic.
I know.
long.
I don't know why Neb's over here lying.
Most of the time, we always get our
You know why?
topics
You know
done.
why?
Hold
you know why
on.
Nubs is lying? He says President 2024, so obviously he's trying to practice to be a politician.
Oh,
We're
Yeah.
paranormal.
We start good. We start on the subjects, and after that, it always goes south.
Yeah.
South.
Towards the end. They usually have other discussions after the top 3 topics or top 4 topics and so on.
I still have to disagree.
Give us your politician
Paranormal
answer,
101
okay, Nubs?
usually stays on topic. I have to disagree with you on that one.
Nubsy, go check what we did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I know.
This is my first time being on Paranormal 101. So I've been in the chat.
I know. It's not. I know.
I've been there
Your first
since
time.
Since day one, and
We're all virgins
on topic all the time. So,
90% of the
Us 3 are
time.
all virgins for Paranormal 101.
90% of the time, and Cryptid Mondays are also. We always stay on topic. Like, I have to disagree with y'all on this 100%. But hey, that's what we're here for.
I would say last show on the debate was we stayed on topic, but Paranormal 101 has never been 22 shows. We have never been on topic. We start good. Yes, I'll give you that. The start is always good, but we go south.
Maybe the last 30 minutes we go south. But
Okay, I understand. It's okay. Let's
Yeah,
let's
and it's
go on.
great because we laugh, we're hysterical. You guys make us laugh. Everything's funny, commentary, things like that. So we all have fun in the chats, and you guys all have fun up here. All right, next question.
Go.
Betty, is that Betty meowing?
Yeah, that is just running around like an idiot.
Oh. Okay, next question. In the Japanese thriller Audition, what did the main character use to lure her victims? It is a
Auditioning.
site. I'm going to give you guys a clue. It is a site where you go and look for someone romantically.
A dating website.
Pornhub.
That's not romantic.
Oh.
And dating websites aren't romantic either. Jesus Christ.
Facebook. No.
You're close without the website part.
Dating
App.
Dating
App.
services.
Getting
Yeah.
app.
Say that again, Dom.
Dating services.
It's a
I
thing.
made-
Oh.
Well, but
Same
hold on,
thing.
but
I never watched it.
What?
have
To
to
give
give it-
you a clue.
you have to give it to Matt also because
Yes.
he was
I know,
saying
he was-
dating also. So
I know,
I've
I'm
never
gonna give it
seen
to you both. You guys were close. He was
I have
close.
to go watch some of this stuff.
It's hard to give you guys a clue without saying it. Next question. What was Leatherface's weapon of choice?
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
That's easy.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Give us all easy ones, not this hard. No's illiterate.
What is the cursed object in the 2009 movie
My
Drag
doll.
Me to Hell?
Oh, I watched that movie not too long ago too.
Shit. Oh, damn it! I've seen it a long time
It's
ago.
a cursed object.
Isn't it a necklace?
Nope.
I forgot what it
Whatever
was. I
that
did
old
see the
lady
movie
had.
one time. I saw
An
it.
earring? I don't know.
No, it's
I
a
just
ring.
watched it last week.
Nope, not a ring.
Damn, that
Small.
shows you how memorable
It's
it
a
is.
small
not-
object.
That just shows you how memorable it is.
A coin? Or
It is a small object.
A button.
There you go.
Oh,
You got it correct.
it wasn't that great of a movie.
I know, I can't really remember a lot of these things.
You know what? Let's go to something else then.
I was gonna say, next question.
Because Helena doesn't like playing these anyway. she.
No, I like
wanted-
playing it. It's like not usually that good.
Yeah, I just don't. These don't give you options, so that's why I'm trying to give you guys clues to give you guys, you
But I
know,
want
so
Helena
you
to have
can
fun
answer.
too.
Doing the best that I can. Okay, to be the host for.
What's up, Debbie?
Hey, it's
Hey, Debbie.
fun.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh my god, there's something in my eye.
Right? In the 2012 movie, The ABCs of Death, how many stories were included in the film? It's between I'll just say between 20 and 30.
27.
You're close.
Oh.
25.
25.
21.
Close is
24.
26.
23.
bingo 26.
Damn it!
Yes, 'cause I hadn't watched that movie either.
What was that? Did Cody just fart?
No, he just clapped. Or snapped, actually.
Okay, next question. In what 2018 film unravels cryptic and terrifying secrets about the Graham family ancestry?
I have no idea.
This one's a hard one.
The Boss
It
Man
has a
Prophecy.
lot to do with
Oh.
ancestry.
Wendigo.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What was
wait.
the question again?
You said cryptids, though?
Tremor.
What 2018 film unravels cryptic and terrifying secrets about the Graham family ancestry?
I have no idea.
It has a lot to do with ancestry, the word. Another word that is similar
Oh.
to ancestry.
Hereditary.
Ancestry.com.
What did you say, Matt?
Hereditary. I don't know.
Bingo.
There you go. Bam! Yes.
I don't know that movie either.
That's what I was like. I'm trying to give you guys those clues.
It's been a while since I've seen Hereditary. It's been a long time, actually.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a little hard one for y'all. What Wes Craven movie was inspired by the true story of a wild Scottish clan who murdered and cannibalized numerous people during the Middle Ages?
Nubs.
Scream.
We all have the eyes.
Dracula.
I gave you a clue. We all have eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes. Ha
Oh my
ha.
god, I was muted. Shit, I said hills have eyes, but
It's
yeah.
her.
Yeah, I never got that.
I read her lips. She said it first.
Congratulations, Elena.
The remake was better
You got
than the
something
original.
right.
The remake was better than the original.
Ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Which franchise has the most sequels? Puppet Master or Child's Play?
Child's Play.
Play.
Puppet Master.
But if you count all of the new
Child's
ones.
Play.
Oh, that's true. Because they have made about 3-4 new ones plus the remake. I still think Puppet Master.
You are correct. Puppet Master.
Puppet Master has like 10 movies.
God damn.
Next question. Okay, this one's
I've
going to be
only
a
watched one Puppet
1960s
Master, dude.
movie. Here we go.
1960s?
Yes,
No.
1960s movie.
Okay.
This 1963 film features killer carnivorous plants and an unusual meteor shower that blinds most of the population.
I have no idea.
It's not.
Fuck.
God, I know this would. I
The
actually.
opposite of night.
Day.
Of
The
no.
day the Earth stood still. I'm just kidding.
The opposite
night,
of night, but I can't
day,
give you guys a clue on the last one. I don't know how to
What
give you guys.
day of the dead. I don't know. Day of plants. I don't know.
What?
I'm making up names. I have no idea.
Matt's Little Venus Flytrap.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna give you guys another clue.
Just tell us.
You're close. It is the day of, and the last word is about plants. So
Day of photosynthesis.
Okay, I'll give you the answer. The day of the Triffids or Trophids.
Nobody cared about that one.
Yeah, I never
Nobody
heard
even
of
saw
that.
that.
Never heard of it in my life.
Yeah. I already
Somebody
gave you
made
guys
that
the
shit
other
up.
answer to the next question. Anyways, which franchise has the most sequels, Saw or Children of the Corn?
Saw.
At this point, probably Saw.
Yeah, probably Saw, but the answer to this one is Children of the Corn.
They just came out with another one just recently.
The
I
new one
know,
sucked
but-
balls.
This
old is
was
this game?
probably before Saw.
How old
These
is this
cards were printed before Saw, so you
Liars.
guys are all probably correct with Saw.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Which installment from the Halloween movie franchise did not feature Michael Myers?
Three.
The third one.
Three. The worst one. The worst one of all time. The
Picking up the
stupidest movie.
dingleberries.
Okay.
Yes,
Damn.
I hated that movie.
Yeah, they didn't have Michael Myers in. That's stupid. If it's
They had mass killing
Yeah.
people. Ooh.
Silver
I heard about it being the new one too. The newer one didn't really have him in it that much. He's in it, but not in it that much.
Well, he won't the only killer in the newest one. Yeah, that is true. They did have another killer.
Yeah, the nubs.
That was only one scene where I nubbed somebody to death.
Okay.
When I can tell you where I put the nub.
Show them your French nubby trick.
Okay, next question. Which franchise has the most sequels? A Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween?
Halloween.
Yes, correct.
Halloween.
Those
Halloween.
cards were made.
Yeah, but it depends on your game. But I'll still stick with Halloween. Halloween is older than
There's quite a bit of nightmares, though.
Yeah. 'Cause they also did one remake that was
And then Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And
I like that one. That one was underrated.
so I mean, I don't know. Just say it.
You know what's an underrated film?
My boss. No.
Debbie Does Dallas.
The Right. You guys should watch it. It's really
The
good.
Right was good. That
Yeah.
was a good movie.
Super underrated. Barely anyone talks about it, and I thought it was a really good film.
But yeah, it has to be.
So the answer is Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. I already said
Oh, she already said it. Oh, I didn't hear it.
Ah, you guys are not paying attention.
I was.
ADD.
I have ADD, and I still knew.
I've been awake for 24 hours. I may or may not be paying attention.
You guys go off the.
I'm smoking weed. I'm high right now, so that's my excuse.
Next, or let's do something else.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah.
That's all we were gonna do is horror trivia tonight.
Oh my god.
Until Nub's ready to go night night, and he's ready.
Nubs is already numb.
Turn the show
We're
off.
gonna make Nubs pull out his crystal balls and tell our fortunes.
Right?
Tell us my fortune, Nubs.
What
yeah, you and Helena are gonna have 22 children.
Holy shit!
God.
that was about to crawl through.
No, I would get snipped at way before that.
Just say no.
Yeah, I would get snipped way before that. 2 is my max.
2 is a good number.
2.
Yeah.
Now I figure we'll do a couple more of these, and then I got another. Cause we didn't talk about the Bell Witch, but
Oh, did we? I thought.
yeah, we can. I figure we'll do.
See what we're saying. You're never on topic.
Dom's sitting there
Like,
patiently waiting to talk
distracted.
about his homegirl, the Bell Witch, this whole time.
All right, 2 more questions.
Oh
Which
my God.
franchise has the most sequels, Hellraiser or Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th.
Hellraiser, because Hellraiser has a bunch
Friday
of
the 13th.
No, Friday the 13th had way more.
Friday the 13th, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 20 something movies. plus documentary, plus a couple of clips here and there. So yeah.
Okay, Dom, show off. I'm just kidding.
No,
They're on a shelf behind him, all signed by the cast.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is my fetish movie. I
believe it is.
The best Friday 13th was when he had to fight the girl with telekinesis powers. That was
Dom puts his hockey mask on and gets a lotion thing, and he's ready to go.
Okay, next.
What 1981 film is about a group of teenage friends trapped in a carnival funhouse with a freakish maniac?
Dark Ride?
That sounds familiar.
Is that Hellfest?
I just gave you guys the answer.
Dark
to
Ride
that.
was on Hellfest. They did one, yeah.
Hellfest was, I think that's the movie. Hellfest was.
The answer is in the question. What
I will-
1981 film is about a group of teenage friends trapped in a carnival funhouse?
Carnival.
Carnival.
Mechanic, yes. True. Funhouse.
Okay, well.
See, I said it, kinda.
Kinda.
I said
Well, that
Carnival
was
Funhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it. I just was guessing when you said it.
My gosh, this is how many questions there is left.
Yeah, we definitely ain't going to. We'll do them another
some more.
night
Yeah.
for sure. Because I do like them.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
It's like, I think 200 in here. The Bell Witch. What are your thoughts on the Bell Witch?
Yes,
There's
the
actually
Bell.
documentation that they found recently that there's during the time that the owner was there, and so there is some documentation of that haunting. So it's pretty interesting, I think. Pretty interesting haunting. So I have some belief in it. Yeah.
I know that movie. I can't remember what year it came out, but The Haunting. Didn't that have to do with the Bell Witch?
It's loosely
Haunting?
based on it.
I haven't seen
It is loosely based on. I thought so.
I think so. It's
Yeah.
been a long time since I've
Yeah,
seen that.
it's been a long time since I've seen it. Like, I would
That
love
was
to go to
Such
the
a
Bell
unique
Witch
name,
Cave.
The Haunting.
I could
we
tell you if
actually
he
had to
doesn't.
write a report about the Bell Witch when I was in high school.
Ooh.
Like that whole situation, like the history about it and everything. It was interesting.
Yeah, see that's one that I would love. I want to go to the Bell Witch Cave like so bad.
Yeah, me too. I want to be haunted by a witch.
That's in Tennessee, ain't it?
Yeah, I think.
Babe, can you become a witch for me? You be a hot witch.
Oh my god.
There's like 150 cards here, and we just got through 15 cards and 30 questions.
Cool. 13 is a good number. It's the devil's number.
13 is not the devil's number.
Yeah.
What is then?
It
Six,
represents the Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary died on the 13. So it represents the day that Virgin Mary.
She wasn't a virgin because she had
It's a
Jesus.
lucky number. Some people do see it as a bad number or unlucky number, but it is a great number. So
Great number.
There's always two versions of everything. Some people
Oh, yeah.
do think it is bad.
There's always
Some people
virgins of everything.
Just like the pentagram. There's good
Exactly.
about that. And then there's bad from the Christians.
Well, I mean, just like, and don't get mad, people, but like the swastika, because ain't the swastika back in like years ago? Didn't that have like a huge religious
Yeah,
like?
it
It's
didn't
a
have the meaning it
peace
did.
symbol. It's a Tibetan
Yes.
peace symbol.
Yes, I
And
mean,
now it was ruined after Hitler.
oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, that's another one that just had a good
Message.
history behind it, and then somebody went and fucking just straight up ruined it.
Destroyed it. Yep.
Mhm.
Like, so yeah. Sorry, I don't know where we were at the moment. Like,
Don't worry, you're high.
The Bell Witch. We were talking about the Bell Witch.
We're talking about Bell Witch.
Helena, what is your opinion on a Bell Witch?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, really? It's a very big American haunting story from.
The name is very familiar, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Matt's like, let me tell you something, babe, before you go to bed.
Gonna get a good
Yeah.
story for me.
What stories?
Matt's dead.
I'm interested.
What was that, Jenny?
Today would be Matt's dead time story.
I got an email for another job. Unfortunately, you was not selected for the next process. It was a library assistant. I don't know shit about that. So I just put in 20 applications the other day, and I didn't know what half of them were. So I was like,
One thing about
nubs in a library.
yeah, that'd be funny.
I'm illiterate. I can't
Let me tell
read.
you
Like,
about. You know, I kind of want to buy the Bell Witch book. Like they made a book about the Bell Witch.
yeah,
I want to read the whole thing because I got the abbreviated version of the story.
Nobody really talks about it in real depth anymore. Like,
let me check in my PDF books. I think I do have a copy in PDF.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
The Bell
I'm
Witch.
a physical copy type person. When I read books, I like the physical copy personally.
The Bell Witch,
It comes up
centered
to
on
the
the
same
19th
thing,
century
you can
Bell
read it
family
on,
of Northwest Robertson County, Tennessee. Farmer John Bell Sr. resided with his family along the Red River in an area currently near the town of Adams. According to the legend, from 1817 to 1821, his family in the local area came under attack by a mostly invisible entity that was able to speak, affect the physical environment, and shapeshift.
Okay, that's the quick version. There's a long version.
Yeah, I know.
We'll go with that later. There's actually documentaries on it. Everything's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I just now saw Beth's question. What if you have triplets? Oh my.
Oh my god.
Can you name one of them Dallas after your favorite son? You can have 2 Dallas sons.
We haven't come up with names yet because we haven't got to that point, guys. Jesus.
No.
Let them be newlyweds. Come on now.
Wait till she comes back to the
We're
States.
still in the honeymoon phase. First the
I'm
house.
always going to be in the honeymoon phase.
And then the babies. Moving
But
in together is the next.
Has anybody on panel
next
bid?
chapter.
Has anybody on panel bid to the Bell Witch Cave?
No.
No.
It's actually hard to get access to, I hear.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
And do not take anything from there, or you will get cursed or something like that.
No, that makes me want.
You heard that, babe?
What about a
Ouija
Ouija
take
board?
a brick, you might get.
I know you. I know he will take
like
something.
I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna be cursed because I do like when I do go to investigations. I do like taking a piece of wood, a piece of rock, a piece of dirt, a piece of leaf,
Yeah,
whatever,
do
and
not
take a
anything
picture of
from
the
cave.
place. And take a picture of the place I'm going, and just put that little artifact behind that picture.
My best souvenir.
Oh, I like that.
My best souvenir from a haunted location is Atlanta. Monroe House.
That's actually what I'm gonna bring up next. Do you believe that it's a bad thing? This is like just came to my head since we started talking about this.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bad thing if you go to an abandoned house to take something? I want to hear everybody, because I hear people saying all the time, no, no, no. But if I'm going to this abandoned house that's on the side of the road and I see a doll sitting there, I'm taking that doll. No ifs, and or buts about it. I am taking that doll. I am taking that ashtray with me. I am taking whatever one, like, there's this ashtray right here. I got this from an abandoned house. I got like 2 or 3 ashtrays I got from an abandoned house. To me, if they're going to tear the house down, there is nothing wrong with taking it. And if it has an attachment to it, I'd rather have somebody like me or like one of us that knows what to do get it than like a child or somebody that don't know what to do if it has attachment.
If anyone has haunted items, just send it to me.
So I personally believe it's not a bad thing. Like now, if you're going to like the Conjuring House or one of these pay locations, yeah, I wouldn't take nothing because I mean that's still that is still.
Oh yeah, well not no. I mean with permission. I mean
yeah. But if it's just a house on the side of the road, yeah, I'm taking that doll. Or
when I do take the things, I do ask permission, even if it's a piece of dirt outside of the house. I will ask permission, saying, I would like to take a piece of dirt. Is it okay? I will pick it up, even if I don't have
There's one thing I want from
answer.
the Conjuring House. There's one thing I really
exploring
want.
with Dakota, we went to this house on the side of the road, and exploring with Dakota found a freaking NASCAR tire in there, and they did information that NASCAR tire was worth like $600-700, and it was just in this house that you could tell it's been sitting there for many years. And I know Dakota had like 1 or 2 comments. You shouldn't have taken that. That's not yours. And I'm just like, but nobody is staying here. This house is probably going to get torn down in the next year or 2. So
Speaking of stuff, Nubby, you still have my little infant casket?
I do. Okay. I got infant casket that Dakota and Rob gave to me. That I could casket. I told you she can have it when I see. But yeah. And they were not used. There was no bodies in there, but it was at this old house, and there was 2 infant caskets, and I want to say 2 full-size caskets. That's still
you know
there.
What? That's a new bucket list thing now, babe. We're gonna have sex in a casket.
Oh my god!
They're so uncomfortable.
You can can't do that yourself.
That is definitely
Oh, it
paranormal
can
right
be.
there. That's the definition of making a demonic baby.
And we'll do it at a demonic location.
So uncomfortable. Oh no.
But Jenny, what do you think about taking stuff at abandoned locations or whatever?
If I take something, I leave something in return. So
That's fair.
I'll leave a crystal, I'll leave coins, I'll leave something. If I have a
I'll
clip,
leave my dignity.
so
There's actually nothing wrong with it. I actually like that.
Just kidding.
that's the way I was taught with it. Was if you take something, you leave something in return. So
Yeah.
I might actually start trying that, to be honest.
What if
'cause
I
that-
took some possible human remains from a location?
Then you have to chop fingers off and leave your human
Mhm.
remains. No.
like when
For me, I would not take anything. I would just leave it there.
I feel that.
For you. You're not me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I've taken animal skulls from.
I may touch it and feel it.
Well, I do know one of these times when PLE and Shani came up, I found a freaking bone. And yes, I picked up the bone with my bare hands and I handed it to Shani, and she took it with her bare hands too. And I legit, and at Lake Shawnee, I did find, like, not on the property, but like near where you park and all that, I did find like a freaking tooth. And I still have it. Like,
Oh my god!
you should put that in like a piece of jewelry, or something like a necklace or something. Like
I was thinking that, like, it's been in my book bag since I found it.
I kept multiple souvenirs of items that have been thrown by entities, and I kept them. I have 2 pieces of brick.
entity throws it, it's
Oh my god!
but it's fair game.
Oh, that looks human.
I got this teddy bear at a location.
Oh,
Like,
adorable.
but I mainly get ashtrays. I'm weird.
Well, before they tore down the Linda Vista Hospital, like a bunch of us went and grabbed stuff.
Damn it! I wanted to go to Linda Vista Hospital and it didn't
If you
happen.
I have a ton of stuff from that hospital if you want anything.
What's up,
I just want-
GT?
I don't feel like I deserve it until I go to a location because I don't like to take souvenirs are meant for places you visited, and I haven't visited Linda Vista, so I don't deserve it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. That's from the catacombs, ain't it, Don? Yeah.
Oh yeah!
that's cool.
Now I
Hang
know
on.
what that is.
Hang on,
I know.
Dom. Let me zoom you in.
That I want a skull from the catacombs.
Dude, I want to go to the catacombs so bad. That's number one on my bucket list.
You know what? I'll just go to the catacombs just for a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
You know how expensive human skulls are? Extremely expensive. That's a
Yeah.
free one right there.
Extremely
A lot of them down there.
Yep.
Well, Matt,
Matt,
what do you think
wanna
about?
go to the catacombs?
He knows a person.
I know.
Yeah, I
know.
would like to go, but I'm also afraid of getting lost down there.
No. That's what I'm saying. The guys that I over there, they're used to go. They go there like 2-3 times a day.
Okay, then yeah, I'll trust that.
Yeah,
If
he
I
knows
go with
a
a very
person.
experienced person, I'm
And
okay
they
with
will
it.
bring you. They will bring you on the other side, not the side where everybody goes to visit and stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah,
In
I
the
want
real-
an actual. I want
in
an
the real
actual human
catacombs.
skull.
So pretty much everybody on
That's
here
where,
pretty
that's
much
where this comes from.
would
from the
take
real
something
Hell, kind
to
of bug is
location
that?
Babe, our
with,
honeymoon.
like,
It's gonna be
either
Our
give
honeymoon.
it something back
Catacombs.
or like
Oh.
asking permission. Pretty much everybody agrees. They'll take something except Marianne. She's the only one that straight up says she won't take anything.
I won't take
I
it with
respect
me, but
Depends-
I'll touch it there and feel it and sense it. I want to feel the energy of if it's haunted. That's what I want to do.
Depends on the places. Some places I do bring offerings. I will leave candy, chocolate, flowers, tobacco, sage. Depends on the places I go. So sometimes yes, I do take stuff. I will ask permission, but sometimes I do not take nothing, and I will bring something to.
That's what we did at Lake Shawnee.
Yeah, I would do the same. I would give a gift.
We took a couple dolls for the little girl. For the Clay family that passed away there, I gave them like a couple little toys and all that. And for the Native American burial ground, I gave Dakota and Rob each a cigarette, and we all like opened up the cigarette and put the tobacco around the burial ground. Like, and I put the cigarette and everything after we done in my pocket and threw it away later. I didn't leave none of the trash there, but we took the tobacco and spread it around the burial ground and all of that. So that was our little offering that we left at Lake Shawnee when we went.
Yeah. If I was at the haunted place, I would definitely bring an offering.
But I've never thought about like trading something. Like if you take something, give something back. That's actually a really good idea to do.
It is seriously. I never thought about it that way. I was saying, I'm asking permission, so obviously it's a form of of apologize to ask, but like Jenny is doing, that's amazing. Exchange for an exchange. That I think I'm gonna start doing that. So if I do take a piece of sand, a piece of rock, or something, I'll leave.
It is
I'll
cold.
leave a little something. Yeah.
It's cold in my sunroom too.
I'm freezing. I'm always cold.
It's always
I don't know. I don't know about that, GT. I've been to a bunch of places and I smoke and cigarettes. Nowadays, if you don't keep hitting them, they go out, especially if there's no draft or anything. And I've done sit my cigarettes down multiple times, and you can clearly see something hitting it. Like I believe that.
I could show you. I could show you a video. I could show you EVPs where you hear the entity take a draft on the
Yeah,
cigarette
I have
and
to
you see the
disagree
cigarette
with
light
that.
up red, and that's inside. There's no wind. It's in the prison cell.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
I
obviously it's a French prison, so you hear the prisoner say, "I will take your cigarette."
Yeah, I will actually disagree with that comment.
Yeah.
Just because I've seen some crazy, like, because fire safety cigarettes go out if you're not hitting it.
Dumb. I really want to go to the catacombs now.
Me too.
Right? That'll be your next documentary. Cool.
Tell me, like I said, tell me when you're in France.
There. Yeah.
There, and I will hook you up. I will give you the link to the guys to talk with them. Obviously, their English is not that great. So if you have
no
problems,
finish.
no, they speak like French.
Sorry, no, I don't know why I said Italian. Yeah.
Well, if you want to go to Italy, there's the
Pavilion Island.
Pavilion Island is pretty hard to get there now. Before you had passers to go on the island, it was
I'll swim there.
No,
I'm joking.
man.
I'm joking.
Don't swim there.
Yeah, I hear the water's nasty.
All you need is a raft. A raft.
Well, if you have a small canoe or something
kayak.
like that,
There you go.
Do they actually
the
have
island.
people that go there to check on it, like security?
Yeah, there's actually like Marines. It's the Italian army. They act as Marines, so they have small boats around the island checking so nobody goes on the island because the Italian government banned all civilians to go on the island.
Yeah, they actually believe in the curse of the island there. That's why
nobody goes to fish around the island. Nobody. Whatsoever.
They actually, the Italian government believes in that place. That's why they don't like anyone there.
Well, actually, the island is also sold to a German private owner. He wants to bring back the island and make a luxury escape place. So he wants to build
luxury.
He wants to build
the island of death. Let's make luxury there.
I swear to God, this guy has a project of building like a big luxury 5-star hotel on on the site.
You can make it into a business of paranormal location if you wanted to, and he doesn't have to pay much money to make.
But
that.
yeah, the last topic. If you could invite 2 famous people on an investigation with you, who would you invite? Mine, I got mine automatically. It's Post Malone, just because that man, I believe that he has seen some shit. And Tom McDonald, the rapper, just because I've been watching some of his live streams and he was doing a video, like a live stream, about how he went on to this haunted asylum for a music video in like Canada or something. I think it was Canada. But he went to this haunted asylum, like abandoned haunted asylum, and
The place he
stuff
went
he
to
heard. He
is
said he's seen some stuff and heard some stuff that he cannot explain.
he was in the West Canadian sector, not far from Kamloops. There's the asylum there. It's they do attractions. You can rent the place and stuff like that. It's very haunted. It's one of the most haunted places in Canada.
Yeah.
He did. That's where he shot. I'm trying to remember the name while I'm talking about that asylum. It's not coming to my
I
head.
remember the video because I'm a huge Tom McDonald fan. If you don't know, like he is the best rapper alive right now besides Tech Nine.
What do you
Like,
mean? Eminem.
Eminem sold out. Eminem's nothing no more. Eminem has not been nothing since he stopped.
Eminem
hasn't been nothing.
Eminem is the first
He's still
rapper. He's still selling albums. He's the most
music.
The one that sold the most rap albums in all
It's
history.
really good still, in my opinion.
I love it.
mean, his one CD, like last CD he did, Kamikaze, he redeemed himself a little bit.
Okay, and then there's also Godzilla.
But his
There's
best
also-
CD.
Shot.
Yep. There's a lot of good ones he's made recently.
Well, his best CD he's ever done was Recovery. No questions asked.
And that's and if you're a real Eminem fan,
I thought we lost you.
everybody will say that Recovery
Router
was
reset.
the less good
Yeah,
album
was-
he's ever
I
made.
hate when that happens.
Yes,
But
and he said it himself too.
I don't hate Eminem, but he's definitely not like he used to be. Back when he was
I think he's better
talking
now.
about slapping his mom and all that, when
Nah,
Eminem
I
was
disagree.
real.
I think he's better now.
Oh man, no.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, I would say his best album is the LP Matters, obviously, but
I mean, I can't disagree. That wasn't
yeah,
really
but-
the first one. The
but-
first one.
I think his rapping skills have gotten even better.
I mean, I don't hate Tom. I mean, I don't hate Eminem. He's better than like these mumble rappers like 6ix9ine and all that. I will say that, but
6ix9ine's not even in Eminem's league.
no, never will be.
It's not even close.
I will say that.
Has nothing
Okay.
to do whatsoever.
Mumble
You're,
rapper
you're like
are
you're
not
like
even
talking
close.
about opera and rap.
I will say
And then
this:
there's mumble rappers right at the bottom.
Eminem has nothing on Tech Nine. Eminem has nothing on Tech Nine. I'm sorry, Tech Nine is the goat.
So how have you been, Helena?
Okay.
No. I would have to disagree with you, Nubsy. Tech Nine is a good rapper. Not taking that off, but even from his own words, he said M was the GOAT. So just saying. I'm a huge fan of strange music. So yeah.
I'm more of underground rap, anyways. To be honest,
Strange music is underground.
Yeah, like I like all that better. But yeah, if you could invite 2 famous people on an investigation, who would it be? Mine would be Post Malone and Tom McDonald.
Okay, next.
Tom.
No, mine would be. I didn't answer mine. So
No.
mine would be probably. I'm only thinking of investigators or scientists that I would like to bring along. Physicists. So those are the only kind of people I would like to bring because I don't want to bring a random stranger to paranormal investigating. They're going to be like, what's going on? And asking all these questions and everything. unless they're smart questions, which is why like certain scientists would be kind of cool to bring along. So I would say, oh no, actually, one that's a non-scientist or any of that, I would like to bring along Joe Rogan.
That would
That's a
be
good one.
Good one.
Joe Rogan is
no,
open-minded,
that's
and
a
I
good.
think he would be a perfect person to bring on an investigation.
I like that answer.
I like Joe Rogan.
That's
like
a
that
good.
answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
He's an
I would
open-minded
go.
guy too, smart guy.
Okay, next.
Elon Musk and Arsenio Hall.
Somebody
yeah,
said
Elon
Daddy
Musk.
Elon. Thank you. Somebody
That's a
finally said
total.
Daddy Elon.
The only reason Elon's coming is for his money. That's because so he can pay for everything. That's it. I don't need him for
Yeah,
anything else.
there you go.
Hey, I want to go to
Fucking
the
all
most
of us.
expensive place possible to investigate. The White House.
Dude,
Perfect.
I need Elon to come. We're all going to Transylvania. It'll be a blast. I'll bring beer. It'll be great.
But Elon Musk is Daddy.
But I think I would probably bring. I think I would probably honestly, if I could resurrect Harry Houdini because he was such a skeptic,
Yeah.
and the other one would probably be Alan Crowley.
Ooh, some good ones there.
The reason why Houdini was a skeptic because he believes everything was an illusion.
Yeah.
And there's
I love Harry, and he absolutely does not believe in anything I do. So, I mean, somebody I would have loved to pick his brain and just really.
Well, there's already a couple of those kind of individuals like Harry Houdini, which is like Chris Angel, or which I think is the best magician of today. And then there's this another really good one, which is my brain's gonna blank on his name for some reason.
What?
The one that's Dave Blaine. Yep, that's the other one.
He's
the second best in my opinion.
Now you just opened my book. One of the persons I would like to bring on that's one of my choice, David Blaine. Obviously, the guy is not just in magic. He's also into paranormal.
Oh, he is. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is. He is in paranormal. He said his first passion, obviously, is magic, but his second passion is paranormal. So that's one of the guys, and one person's.
I didn't know that.
The other person would be a little bit like Jenny. If I could bring back somebody, it would be Edison.
Thomas Edison.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, he was also interested in the paranormal.
Well, actually, he apparently there is no proof because the patent apparently was stolen. But he's the inventor of the spirit box.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And he was working.
Next question I haven't even answered, and Helena hasn't answered yet.
I don't really know.
I only have one person, Amanda Ray, because she's a medium-ish, and probably somebody else, but I can't think of anybody else.
Donald Trump. Oh.
Chip Coffee.
Oh God, no!
You go ahead and
never
take
take
Coffee.
you with me anywhere.
Chip Coffee.
You can go rot in prison, for all I care.
Yep. That's all I say.
Josh Gates.
Yeah, Josh Gates is cool. I like Josh
Gates.
Yeah, I like Josh Gates. He's hilarious.
You don't know who Josh Gates is?
You don't know who Josh Gates is? Destination Truth. That's his first. Expedition Unknown and Expedition X.
Yeah.
Are all of his shows. And he was meant to be he's an adventurer basically. He's like the modern day Indiana Jones, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Modern day Indiana Jones is the best way
He was
to.
also the a host on the Halloween special for Taps.
And Ghost Adventures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and Ghost Adventures in a lot of their
Live
special
events.
Halloweens or live events on Halloween. He would
See, I
be
don't watch many of those freaking ghost TV shows just because.
watch that seriously. All the three
But
shows.
I do like Kendrick Spirit a lot. I do like Kendrick Spirit.
If you do like Kindred Spirits, you will like Expedition the Expedition Unknown and Expedition X.
Hey, buddy.
It's
The only
pretty
thing that
cool.
annoys me about Expedition X is it's the two main people in Expedition X because they kind of seem like things are scripted a little bit, and that kind of annoys me. like certain, especially the beginning of the show.
Yeah, the first part, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
but
don't like it.
the rest is pretty cool.
And they are trying to copy the whole Fox Mulder and Scully thing. They're trying to copy that, the skeptic and the believer. And then they go search for it. And I can tell the producers are making him stay, like, in their respective, like, what they're
Roles.
supposed to be, their roles. And I can feel that vibe from it. And I don't like when producers do that.
It
I don't like
looks.
when they force things on people.
I don't know if you remember that show. It was called Facts. Did that Facts or Fake?
Dr. Fick, yes, I love that show.
You remember that show?
Yes, I love that
It
show.
reminds me a little bit of that. The
Well,
way
Factor Fake was actually good, except one time they showed something that was obviously CGI to me. And they didn't catch that for some reason. They actually hunted it down. It was the alien footage. I was like, that is obviously a CGI alien.
That red and blue thing?
No, it wasn't a UFO.
Or the walking thing.
Yeah, the walking alien. I was like, that was so obviously CGI. How did
I
they not do
ain't,
that?
I ain't taking no Jenner or Kardashian anywhere with me. Just saying.
Oh my god.
I ain't taking none of them. No.
You know how annoying they would be the whole time?
Yeah.
It would be
It's like taking the freaking Jersey Shore people.
Yeah,
no,
but
I'll
it
end up.
would be entertaining to watch.
Wanna
seen
put
the spirit
lipstick
one?
on,
Imagine
talking
going-
about lettuce.
It would be something.
Imagine going in the middle of the woods and there's mosquitoes and stuff like that with the Kardashians.
They would
Oh
play.
man. All right. I know me, Jenny, and Dom's talked about this, but since we got 3 new people who haven't been on this show, what is one place, one dream location you want to investigate? Mine's Catacombs and Suicide Forest. I know that's 2, but Catacombs and Suicide Forest are 2 locations I want to go to.
Pavilia's been my number 1 for a long time.
Last time we spoke about that, me and Jenny came up with the same place. So.
They were all going on the same boat.
Yeah.
He's asking us 3 that haven't been on Paranormal
Well,
101.
Calm down up there.
I was asking everybody. Technically.
I was just.
I didn't hear that part.
But Matt, go first.
Pavilion number 1, and I also want to go to Chernobyl.
So we're going on the boat. You're coming on the boat with me and Jenny because me and Jenny have Povogogia Island as our destination 1. I don't know if it changed for Jenny, but for me has
Those
always
have been my top 2 forever, and this hasn't changed.
Since I seen the island from books, so for a young age, it's been Povogolia Island. I've been drawn by that island, and yeah, so.
And by the way, like the radiation is starting to drop down to in Chernobyl to where it's almost livable again. So I'll still wear the suits though, just in case. But I want to go investigate Chernobyl.
They actually started a ghost tour in Chernobyl.
Oh really? I don't want to.
Yeah, but apparently it's investigation,
That's
but you can stay there still like for the 15-20 minutes, even with a suit.
Ooh. Alcatraz would be cool.
I've been to Alcatraz. I even had the contact info to get an investigation there, but I'm pretty sure it would be very expensive. So, that was a while ago. I don't know if I have the contact info anymore because I did that back in 2015 when I got that contact info.
Atlanta?
That was on an old phone.
Helena wants to investigate Matt's bedroom. Oh, sorry.
That's true.
She's always invited.
Is there a ghost down there? Do you have ghost balls down there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Something is rising in the under the sheets.
Is it
Oh my.
spiritually active down there?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, lots of great role playing.
There's no role play. We are.
So Elena, yeah, you're
I I'd say I really want to go to Japan, the Suicide Forest. That's like always been like number one.
Ah.
I don't know. There's so many locations I haven't been to.
Yeah,
in
there's
America.
so many.
You know, here's the thing. You know, there's other documentaries out there about the Suicide Forest, and that did show the dead bodies and everything. I think it's weird that Logan Paul got like really like it's because of the context of how he did it. Is here's the big thing. Documentaries made it into a sad thing. He was joking around, and so that was the issue.
even
my opinion.
after he realized the situation that there was a dead body next to him, he was continuing you know,
Oh,
like
I know.
like
Yeah, he was
playing
making
around
content,
and stuff.
yeah.
That's why he got.
Documentaries are taken as a serious thing, and that's what makes it
Yeah.
different, in my opinion.
That's why he
and also
got
they blurred
beat.
the bodies. But yeah, I would like to do Suicide Forest too. I just don't like doing outdoor things because they're always contamination.
Yeah,
so,
the noise contamination's always
it's
so
too
bad.
much paranormal. I mean, for collecting evidence, too much contamination.
But I really want to go to Asia. Like Asia is very spiritual. Like anyway, so I feel like there's a lot of like hauntings. Like it's really haunted no matter where you go.
Japan is
There's
very
one-
known for their like ghost stuff. So even though I think most of the videos online are fake when it comes to the Japan stuff, but I there's definitely places in Japan. Japan's been one of my number one go-to spots for hunting paranormal. I've always wanted to go to Japan.
One thing I would like to try and do. Obviously, there's stories about ghosts in there. Is the Great Wall of China.
Yo,
Yeah,
that would be
that place
cool.
is haunted. Yeah, a lot of deaths there.
Marianne, what about you?
There's so many in America that I'd probably not go to, but around the world, I would have to go with Dracula's castle.
Ooh, that would
Oh yeah, that's
The most.
one.
that would be a
Name
good
is
one.
Vlad Depeche. So Vlad Depeche is that would be an interesting place.
That my uncle lived there once.
That place, and also the witch forest, also in Romania.
Yes.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Romania.
Or the Island of the Dolls. Island of Dolls is another one. Like,
Yeah, that one's another one I want to do. Apparently, they stopped doing investigations there, which sucks.
because I did hours of research for that for one company.
There's a company that still does it.
Yeah, that company. We're supposed to go to Japan also with that company.
Yeah, and the Sally House.
That
Clean
part.
The Sally House. I provoked the shit out of that thing.
I can't tell you how much.
Jenny is going that company too.
I can't.
You mean the company that tried to get me to buy that company? Yeah. That
Yeah,
company.
the same
Yeah,
company,
that
Jen.
company.
That company.
Okay, so I went to the Sally House, and a whole bunch of nothing happened to me when I was provoking the shit out of it.
Really?
Yep.
That's
all by myself too. I was all by myself.
That's why I'm running for president, GT, so I can open up the White House for paranormal investigators.
That would be incredible.
For free for the fam, but everybody else has to pay like I'm not even charged a lot. $25 to investigate the White House for a week. Like, you can't turn that down.
$25 and Pizza Hut coupons.
And a $10 Pizza Hut coupon.
But you know
Oh
who
no,
else?
$10 ain't gonna get you shit. $25 Pizza Hut coupon along, so it's $50 altogether.
You know who else went to the Sally House and nothing happened to them? Got on tape. He went by himself, stayed there overnight, Nothing happened.
But
Wait, who did?
Scott on tape. He's another. He's not an urbexer. He's just one of those like just an explorer in general.
I think I've heard of him.
He's from Canada.
Mhm.
Really awesome guy. Me and I know him personally, and Rob does too. Real interesting. He does like a lot of like historic graves and stuff like that, and
Ooh.
kind of like how Grim Life Adventure is. He's kind of like that. But he went and stayed at the Sally House, and nothing happened to him.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
saying
a lot of those places. Sorry to say that like that, but a lot of those places, a lot of people will tend to overrate the place or the situation or the activity that's coming out from those places, and they will boost it up. So
well, a lot of them are big by ghost adventures and ghost hunters and all of them. So that's why people want to go there. And a lot of times they don't do nothing. But I mean, you also got to think that it does happen. Like different things happen to different people at investigations.
mhm.
But I don't know. It's not like the Amityville house is another one that is iffy. Like that's why we're going to debate about that on Paranormal 101. I mean, on Paradebate, actually, I think.
I have a story about Amityville, so I'm
yeah,
pretty.
Amityville.
I think that's tomorrow. I think that's one of the topics for tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, Don.
Damn it!
No,
That's what I
go.
would
You
like
got,
to discuss.
go, man. Well, you can come on tomorrow. We're doing a debate on it.
Oh, no, that's episode 3. Sorry, that
On
is
three, so
episode
you could
3.
yeah.
Well, Amityville, yeah, it's interesting. I'm not. Well, this isn't my documentary, so I can say it here. I didn't really discuss things about Ed and Lorraine Warren. Ed Warren. I feel like was really what's the word? And sensationalizing things that didn't actually happen, just to make things like in his books, for example, were not completely. He was being caught for a lot of times sensationalizing things and things not actually being true, and so especially in his books. So, like, I don't know. It's hard to trust someone that lies about things. So I can't really. That's the one thing that's a big problem.
That's
But
cool, man.
I also find it interesting about the Amityville because there's other stories that are similar to Amityville where they said it was the devil that was telling them to do these things and then killed their family or killed some other people or whatever. And it was the devil that made them do it. And I think that's very interesting that there's a pattern of this, unless it's just schizophrenia. I don't know if the guy ever had a history of schizophrenia, but it's definitely intriguing, I think, to dig into the Amityville.
That would be a good topic to talk about Ed and Lorraine Warren, I think. That would be a good Paranormal 101 discussion.
Yeah. What bothers me so much is like if you want to be credible in this field.
Well, it is Paranormal 101, so let's go. Let's do this right now. We'll talk about Ed and Lorraine Warren right now. Let's go.
Yes.
like
In my documentary, I try to stay extremely neutral when it came to the parents, when it came to Ed and Lorraine Warren. I was not giving any opinions. It was being not non-biased. So when it came to anything about the people, but so I kept it out of the documentary. But I'll say what I feel like now. That I don't trust Ed Warren. I feel that more from Ed Warren than I do Lorraine. I don't feel like Lorraine was the big, decision maker of a lot of the whole things that Ed did. I feel like when it comes to the books and everything, he's the one that wanted to be on it, work for Hollywood and get his stuff out there in Hollywood. He's the one that wanted to do all those things like make everything bigger for their stuff and everything, all the books and everything. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I love the Conjuring movie, but the whole Bathsheba Sherman thing seemed bullshit. And if they're expert investigators, why didn't they actually have their own? Why didn't they do their own research in the history themselves when we easily found this history ourselves? So if they're experts at what they're doing, when it comes to research and everything. You think they would find that out too. And all they had to do was go to their local historical society to find these documents. And there is no history of Bathsheba Sherman that makes sense for Bathsheba Sherman to be a witch. She was buried in a Baptist cemetery, and back in that time period, people were shunned or killed for being a witch. So
They
it
would
makes,
not, if she was really a witch, she would not have been buried in that
in the Baptist cemetery. Exactly. That's the point that we made in the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And so it didn't make sense, and people are destroying her gravesite over a Hollywood film, which is ridiculous. And so, and that's also the story that YouTubers are saying about it and all that. It's a problem when there's so many YouTubers out there that are just more about entertainment and fame than they are about the actual truth of things. And so, and now they're literally. What sucks and it's so messed up about this is that this person is not alive to defend herself, and we're just putting her name into the ground basically. It's pretty messed up, in my opinion. So that's why we told the truth in our documentary, and I'm going to do that for every documentary that's made. Going to have the history proper. So yeah.
What were you
What was
saying,
that?
Jenny?
That's why I say always consider where your sources come from. If it's from a inflated movie or screenwrite or anything like that, it's made to entertain. It's made for television. It's made to invoke something in you that doesn't naturally exist.
Here's the thing, though. It wasn't just from the movie, though. The whole Bathsheba Sherman thing came from Carolyn Perrin and also the Warrens, also.
Right, but like I'm not just referring to that, but I'm just in general, like with the
definitely.
house and stuff like that. It's an inflation of creation of the mind, and people will say, "No, this is historically accurate." And I'm from where? Where did you get it from?
Exactly.
And I always challenge people like that. Where did that come from? Well, it came from this person. Well, where did they get it from? And nobody knows. So it kind of, for me, it stops there. I'm like, okay, so this is now officially just a ghost story. Okay.
Yeah.
And I take it as that. I take it with a grain of salt.
This is the problem with a lot of locations in the field. Is them sensationalizing the stories or making the history darker than what it was, and all these other things. So,
well, sometimes it's even worse than that. Sometimes they will take a place that has nothing to do with paranormal and transform it into a paranormal.
It's funny that you say that. Pay attention to documentary 3 later.
But
I want to go there. That is on my list. Like I know y'all.
Whaley House is definitely on my list because that was my childhood haunt. So ever since I was a childhood, I heard I was a child. I heard about.
I don't know. You could ask the chick that works there.
I was going.
Wait,
I was going
Jenny
to say.
Works there?
Yeah.
Jenny.
I'm their night tour guide. I'm their official paranormal investigator.
What the fuck? Okay, Helena and I are coming. I mean, so Helena's coming to California soon.
Yes.
Can we set up an investigation?
I will tell you this much: if you want it private because of noise contamination, it's really expensive. It's $200 an hour per person.
Jesus. Yeah. When I looked it up last time, it was expensive.
And what's the minimum of people and what's the maximum, Jen?
It's the minimum. The maximum, I believe, is 8, unless you're a major production company, and then you have to have your bond for $1.5 million. And yeah, they have rules because it's owned by the county. It's not a private entity. It's not a private enterprise. It's owned by the county.
What if they're getting promoted? Damn it! It's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. 200 an hour.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. The reason I say it's expensive is I'm going to tell people the truth versus selling you a beautiful lie. And it's expensive for what you will likely get out of it because there's so many restrictions because it's owned by the county. So They don't
That's
allow a
what I
lot of
hate about
things.
California. I hate investigating in California because
Yeah.
so many things are owned by the cities, and
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I have
it's
to go do
annoying.
the thinking.
It's really annoying. I think the best locations I've investigated in California has definitely been the Maritime Museum. I had connections at the time, though. Dante had connections actually to the Maritime Museum, so we got access to it.
Yeah, they're all owned by the same people now.
That's the issue because we try to get in contact again. That guy is no longer, I think, a part of it.
Yeah,
So
it's all, you know, the trolleys that run through Old Town in San Diego.
Mhm.
It's all
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah,
I think
now it's
that could be
extremely
possible.
expensive. It's extremely expensive now, and it sucks because I was wanting to take Alana to Star of India and the Sneak Ferry Berkeley because those are some of my most active
Well,
investigations. I have those on my channel right now.
if you guys want tickets to that for like tours and stuff, I could probably like hook you up with that. But
Yeah,
we
take
could do
a
a tour.
trolley ride
Babe.
around the town. That'd be awesome for you both.
Babe, we can go do the tour at the Whaley House if you want because that's not that bad.
you guys
Price
can
wise.
do the paranormal, like the literal paranormal investigation tour. It's a little bit more money than the standard tour, but it's less people. So it'll be a max.
How much is that one?
I think they're charging $100 for it.
For
But
per person or just
yeah, it's per person for the whole time you're there. So that one is
how
going
long
to
is
have
it?
like, it's 4 or 5 hours. Depends on how long your guide wants to
What?
keep you going.
It's not that bad.
So
That's not that bad.
That's
it's
not
not
bad.
that bad,
A
and you
hundred
have a
bucks for
better
5
chance.
hours.
You have a better chance of catching some stuff. So I always suggest people to try that one and see if you want to do the where you contact Victor and set up for doing a private film. Do first, I would say do the paranormal investigation tour. Make sure it's something that you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a film there just because I don't know. It doesn't really have that dark. Here's the thing: when I make documentaries, I need a good storyline behind it. I don't really see it for the Whaley House. Monroe House has that storyline. The Conquering House has that storyline.
It has the potential because the gallows are where the Whaley House is now is.
I feel like Whaley House would make a great episode. I'm trying to top every documentary I make. Like that's hard. That's
Whaley
hard.
House is just known, so people will be interested. But as far as like getting deep and profound and like I always tell people, if you want to get down into the buried dirt, it's so it's another one that's a little bit inflated. Okay, let's just call it for what it is. It does have history, it does have activity, but is it what people hype it up to be entirely? I don't.
It's probably over investigated now.
That's the big problem. Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's another thing. The next film idea is very intriguing. I might have a location to do it at. I'm not going to say it on here because of last time I gave an idea up. Nick Groff took my idea because Eddie from the Monroe House told Nick Groff, and then it was on Video Space literally months later for my idea. So that's when Nick Groff was a part of Video Space, by the way. He's no longer a part of it, but it's now called Quasm. Now they changed the name too. But anyway, so I don't say my ideas at all anymore, unless it's my close group of people. The people I work with, basically. And so, anyway, when it comes to this next documentary, I don't know how I'm going to top after the third one. It's going to be tough because that one's going to be probably Sundance worthy, probably for the third one.
Well, it better be. Like climbing the ladder. And
the reason why is because it's never been done before, the way we're going to do it. And it's actually in a scientific point of view, not a
that's
as spiritual as I would say, man. My last, the Harrisville Haunting wasn't as scientific either. This film that I'm making right now isn't very scientific either. It's more spiritual and well, the activity that's happened there and everything. This third one though will be more scientific based, and so that one will take away some of the controversy. I feel like a little bit, because you know how there's so many people. Oh, this is fake. That's fake. You just go look at my reviews on the Harrisville Haunting. Everyone claims it's fake. It's ridiculous. Everyone thinks if you're a paranormal investigator, they automatically think you're faking it. That you're never going to win that. But if you have the right people, the right credentials in your film, and you're doing it in a very scientific method way, I feel like you can maybe sway some people a little bit. But we'll see
I
what
like when you
happens.
get the science behind it. Like that always intrigues me more.
Yes, the third one, I can't wait. I have to wait until I'm out of the Marine Corps to do that one, though, because I need long period of access to a location. So we'll see what happens. I can't wait for that one. It already had the poster partially made for it. So it's pretty cool. I can't wait.
Well, it's
Evil on
coming
Earth.
from you, so it's going to be good. So
It's yeah, I'm excited. I have basically, it's funny because all of my dreams started coming true when I joined the Marine Corps, of course. Everything started happening. I'm like, damn it! My plan. So Marine Corps was my plan B. Also, I have was a low point in my life too. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go there for right now. And then because I wanted to join, I always wanted to, but I was more focused on the paranormal and filmmaking, and finally
What's up,
I just got to
Chris?
that point. It didn't work out. So I just joined, and now all of a sudden it works out while I was in the middle of IMC, which I was like, oh my god, of course it does. My luck. It's annoying. And then I have a wife now that I can barely see because of the Marine Corps. Sucks.
But yeah, even if you don't like Ed and Lorraine Warren, I love the Conjuring movies.
I love them too. Like the
Yeah,
movies
me
are.
too. No, I agree. The movies are good.
I
Like
do
The
love the
Conjuring is one of
Conjuring
my
movies.
favorite films, horror films. The Conjuring is one of my favorite. It actually is my favorite horror film, and it's because it's James Wan, the director, who I think is the best modern day horror director. Is James Wan. He's made The Conjuring. He's made the first Saw. It's not midnight yet. It's staying Tuesday. Yes, 4-day weekend. Okay, and then so what was I saying? Yeah. So he's made multiple. He made Insidious. He's made multiple really good horror films, and I think the music that is done, and then The Conjuring and Insidious, so good, like amazing. And he knows how to. He knows suspense very well.
Yeah.
So that's why I really like James Wan as a horror director, and I hope he's making the last Conjuring film. I'm really hoping. He did not do the third one. He did the first two.
I do think he's coming back for the sequel.
All right, Ant. Thanks for coming, buddy.
I hope so. I hope he just
Insidious
because
is good. Yeah.
The first Insidious was amazing. It's one of my other favorites. I would say it's in my top. I would say my first is probably The Conjuring. My second is probably The Right, maybe. Oh, and I love the newer Evil Dead movies. The newer ones, they're so good.
I think I've seen the first one.
Yeah, they're pretty good. The second one's evil as fuck, dude. Like when you
We got
watch
about
it, it's fucked up.
22 minutes. We'll
I
go
never-
3 hours. So we got about 22 minutes before we end this tonight. Excuse me.
It's pretty dark, baby. You want to watch it with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna be watching it. Y'all right?
You want to Netflix and chill, babe?
Netflix and chill. Hell yeah.
The only good thing on Netflix is like Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, and Outer Banks. Those are the only good 3 shows. Outer Banks is a great show. Nobody's seen it, but yeah, they're all like Netflix don't have much movies. They just have good like shows.
Yeah,
Like, I've been.
I liked the. There's a couple I thought I liked. I can't remember.
The Walking Dead was on there. I did.
That's not a
watch
Netflix
that.
show. That was an AMC show. But
But that was on Netflix though, wasn't it?
It's on Netflix now, but it's
Yeah.
originally it's not a Netflix show though. It's an AMC show.
Yeah, they don't even have it on AMC Plus. They have the Fear the Walking Dead and all the spinoff, but they don't have the regular Walking Dead. And I'm like,
Why?
really?
It was originally
That's what
on
I'm
AMC.
saying.
That's interesting.
That's weird.
That's what I said. I was
I
like,
stopped
damn.
watching. I lost interest in Walking Dead because it started getting really slow towards the
See,
end.
I didn't like the beginning because it was slow. I hated the first 2 seasons, and then after that, I loved it.
I got hooked from the beginning.
I mean, the best season, the best episode of all time was when Negan killed Glenn and Abraham. I'm sorry,
Oh,
everybody.
No.
I
That
was
was
so
one of the best
traumatized by
killings.
that. I stopped watching after that. I was like, fuck everything. Fuck you all.
Negan should have been the leader the whole time because Rick was the shittiest leader in any show. And when Carl died, I almost cried because I was so happy.
Do
I
not
hate
kill me.
I hated Carl too.
Do
I
not
cannot
kill
stand
me.
Rick
I
or
never
Carl.
saw one full episode of Walking Dead.
Really?
It was pretty good for a
I
while, and then
watched
it
like
just got-
maybe 25 minutes.
I will say the last season
on the first
didn't
season of the
No
first
spoilers. I haven't seen the last season, so no spoilers.
it sucked to me. That's all I will say is I thought it sucked.
Okay.
But
will watch
everybody
it.
also said that the last season of Game of Thrones sucked when the last season of Game of Thrones was the best season other than last episode. So I don't get everybody's opinion on Game of Thrones.
That
Which-
too. Game
I
of
haven't
Thrones
watched it.
never watched the full.
Like I tell people, if you can get past the incest and innocent nonsense killings, then you'll be okay.
Okay,
But
first off,
in the defense, back in the medieval times, that's how there was a lot of incest to keep the freaking
but
kingdoms
Game of Thrones is
clean.
not medieval times; it's a fictional world.
Well, it was. It's like it's kind of like Lord of the
There's no
Rings.
dragons.
Okay? Yes,
Oh
there
my
is. There's
God, my
dragons.
There's
phone.
no dragons back then. Is what I'm trying to say. So
But-
it's still a
but-
fictional world. You can do whatever you want, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
But there's a shit ton of incest. I will tell you that, and there's a shit ton of killings, unnecessary killings in the show. I personally loved it. Like,
yeah, it's a
not
very
the
highly
incest
rated
part.
show, except for the very last season I heard.
Yeah, everybody talks shit about the last season, but yes, the last.
Oh, you know what
episode-
was an amazing show then ended horribly? Dexter.
I never watched the
I
episode.
hated how it ended, but then they brought it back. They brought
I
it
think
back.
I
haven't
watched a
finished it
little
yet.
bit, but
They brought it back. It's called Dexter Last Blood. I think you like that show, babe. I think you would like
Yeah?
Dexter. Yeah. It's about a serial killer
Yes.
that kills other
I
killers.
know what it's about, but like
Okay.
I never got into it. Yeah.
but I can't believe nobody's out here watched Game of Thrones or even people in the chat.
Most
Like,
people have watched Game of Thrones. I'm
I
surprised.
did. I watched Game of Thrones.
I've never seen it.
Me
Game of
either.
Thrones.
Not
I
even one of
I was the first one to sit there and talk shit about it 3 months ago. I'll finally sit down and watch because this is back when I was babysitting and my niece always watched movies in her room. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to watch Game of Thrones, try to get into it. And I got into it and I finally finished it. And I'm like, I don't get why I talk so much shit about it because it was actually like I said before, if you can get past the incest, you'll be okay. Because it's a lot of incest. Oh my god, too much. But
I never got like I said, I told you already. I watched like maybe 15, 20 minutes of it. I never got into it. I preferred Rome, the series Rome, 2 seasons.
yeah. And another show that is underrated is the show Vikings. I finally started watching that.
That's good.
I mean, I'm only on season 2, but I'm actually getting into that a lot. Like,
I actually watched a little bit of The Viking, but not the whole lot of it. It was like a couple episodes.
I'm getting.
Another
I'm getting
series,
Vikings.
another series that you would probably like, Nubsy. I don't know for the rest
Yes,
of the people
Viking.
is Marco Polo.
I've watched a little bit of that.
Haven't seen it.
Marco.
Polo.
But yeah, I definitely want to get back. I've tried to watch the new spinoff, House of Dragons, to Game of Thrones. I don't
You
like
know
it.
what? You had to really one show I really liked, and you had to really get into it because it took me a little bit to get into it. But after I got into it, I was hooked, which was the X Files. I love the X
Yeah,
Files.
I will say the X Files.
That's a classic.
Wow, but yeah,
I decided, you know what? I want to see what was the hype about X Files, and then I really got into it after I started watching. It took a little bit because it was pretty slow in the beginning, a little bit, but I was like, you know what? I want to keep watching and see if, and then yes, I started to get hooked, and I watched every single episode of X Files, even the new ones. The whole thing. I watched it. I like the relationship between Fox Mulder and Scully. I liked the whole. It was like it took so. You know what annoyed me though? Like it took so long for them finally to be together, and then they end the show with them being together in a way, and then they come back with the movie, and
yeah.
they're together in that, and then they come back with the show. They like barely were together, and then they break them up, and when the show came back, I was like, "What?" I was like, but they fixed that towards the last season of the show. They apparently had another child. So,
Have y'all seen that they're remaking Goosebumps? And I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, on Disney.
what do you
On
mean by
Disney
that? Like,
They're supposed to be. It looked like it's supposed to be like a remake of the
oh
show.
my gosh,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
I
they're
used to watch
doing
Goosebumps when I was young.
they're doing a new TV series on it's on Disney, I think.
And I don't know how I feel.
You know the
Goosebumps.
music.
Just before the live, I saw on YouTube an ad for the series. So yeah.
The Goosebumps theme song is so nostalgic.
Yeah. Well, that's like the show Are You Afraid of the Dark? They redid that, and it's okay,
Yes.
but it's nowhere
Wait, that was a
near as
movie.
good.
They
You
made
know,
it to a movie.
also what did what
Oh, that's right. They turned it into like
they're
a
trying to make
movie.
a remake of is 13 Ghosts.
Oh,
Oh,
the original, man. They already did a remake. Won't the last one they did a remake? Didn't they do one back in like the 50s or 60s or something too? I could be wrong. I've never seen the older one that they did, but I know that the 90s or 2000, whichever year it came out, that one was one of the most underrated movies ever.
It's a
okay,
very
guys.
good movie.
Everyone is not in the conversation except for us. You guys want to talk about something else?
I'm
I'm here, but I have jawritis, so I'm like over here.
Vibrator.
Oh my god.
Well, so I'm gonna. I don't know.
What do we? What?
What was something? Because I know. So Helena doesn't watch too many movies. I'm trying to get her into that bandwagon. She's married to me now, so we're gonna watch movies.
Yeah, because I watch like a lot of like, series and stuff like that, but not movies.
Yep,
So-
that's gonna change now. I'm
I
going
love
to
movies. I'm a
educate
movie
her.
fanatic.
She's now with a movie fanatic.
Okay, here's a question for everybody. I
Okay.
know a lot of y'all said y'all don't like movies, but
I didn't say that.
I
Y'all
like
watch
movies.
the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes. So
Have y'all
Angel.
watched the
I liked
movie?
Angel better.
Have y'all watched the
Yes,
movie?
I watched them all.
No,
Movies
I
and
haven't
the
seen
TV
movie.
Better.
show.
They had
I
a
love
movie.
the movie. Don't get me wrong, but what did y'all think was better, the movie or the show? Angel was a great show.
Angel was, in my opinion, better than Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I
It
liked
was.
Angel more.
But Charmed was the best. I love Charmed.
Angel, probably because it's just related to Angel more. I kind of I feel like him sometimes. I'm just in the darkness brooding, And he always wears black like me. So I kind of relate with him.
I always wear black too.
And he always tries to do the right thing. So I like Angel.
He's an angel. No.
He's a so you know what Angel is, babe?
No.
It's a good show. That's a show we should watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet you do, Matt. I bet you
Like
do.
like
I'll make a
homemade
homemade
movies.
movie for you.
Yeah.
Well, does anybody have any live streams or premieres coming up? I know me and Don got the pair debate tomorrow, and at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I have an abandoned trailer dropping tomorrow. Helena, what do you have?
Well, I have the Hinsdale House video coming up, but I don't know what day. It's still
Soon as it comes
uploading.
In a couple of weeks. The way it's going
It is
now, it's gonna be in a
currently
couple of weeks.
it is
Don, you are so
uploaded currently at 61%. So
Oh, talking about hints though,
You
I'll
had-
be there. I'll be there if everything goes as planned. I'll be there in November.
When are you
ooh, awesome.
coming to Virginia, Dom?
Eh?
When are you coming to Virginia to kidnap me?
When I do have a car to go, when I'm going to Hinsdale, I'm going with somebody. I'm going with Exploring Hardy.
Harley can come kidnap me.
You know, I want to go to Hinsdale House. Let's go to Hinsdale House, babe.
I want to go back so bad.
Well, Harley's kidnapping all of us. Then Jenny, Marianne, y'all joining us on the Harley kidnapping us?
Okay. Take my credit card. That's it.
Nubsy, as soon as I get a car, I'm going to kidnap you, and after that, we're going to Beth's house.
Okay, and then we're gonna
All
sneak in.
I have is a Witch Shorts video and a Friday the 13th 2-sentence horror video coming up, and a bunch more that has been scheduled for the rest of the month. Whew.
Nice.
I have a video coming out that is about basically the end of the chapter of the Harrisville haunting. Because if you guys haven't heard, it's had another 2 wins for when it comes to at the film festivals. So 2 more awards it won, and I'm trying to basically end it now because that was the last one. Because I accidentally applied for that one because it said 2023 when I thought I was going for a 2022 film festival. So I had to wait this long until it finally showed up and it went through. And this was a red carpet one too, so that was kind of cool. So I got some video from that,
Nice.
and I also have video from the original premiere at the Conjuring House. We had a premiere at the Conjuring House, so I might mix some of that in there with it. This is basically an end of the chapter and on to the next type of video for the next documentary called Evil Unearthed.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Jenny,
I'm part of it.
are you doing any readings?
Friday the 13th.
Wait, I want a reading.
Jesus.
Who's me?
Me. And
Jenny,
I'm pretty sure
Jenny,
Elena wants one too.
At what time are you doing that on Friday?
I have a Friday the 13th party that people demanded that I was the reader at, so I have to go. I don't like doing readings at bars and stuff like that. I don't like the, but I was requested so bad that I decided I would take this one, which I'm probably gonna regret. But I want to do mine probably earlier in the day.
Okay.
So what kind of readings do you do? I see tarot cards and the tarots and the.
She's the one of the best tarot card readers in
Can we do that right now?
Entire world. So
5 hours, so that's probably a good idea.
Wait, what?
I said I've been awake too long. It's probably not a good idea to do readings right now.
but I do have a question for you, Jen.
What?
When are you gonna do a reading on location? you know I'm a big fan of those ones. So
where I'm going the rest of the month, and like my work schedule, everything is so chaotic that it's hard to like schedule location and everything and get time at me because I'm one of those. You know that you guys know me. If I'm gonna do the readings, they have to. My energy has to be there. So,
Uh-huh.
I think I want to do one at the Cosmopolitan.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah, because I stay there all the time. It's the one hotel in Old Town that still gives me the shakes if you stay in room 10, though.
Okay, we'll go room 10 this time because I think I went to room 11 multiple times.
Yeah, 11 was the haunted room. Room 10 is the one that we got like the best like EVPs and stuff. And I couldn't stay the night. I had there was too much energy in that room. I could not sleep. So I was like, we're getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to be in here anymore.
Jenny, do you have like a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to collab with us for this investigation with Helena? Because since you already work there in that area,
that would be
Yeah.
cool.
We're looking for collabs basically.
Because they're in California.
Old Town San Diego is my stomping grounds completely. I'm here every single day. Most of the day.
There we go. That's the perfect tour guide for Helena because I've been to Old Town multiple times too, but probably not as much as you.
But I'm here and I'm in LA. Like Temecula and like Rainbow and stuff like that, all back and forth because my funeral homes are.
You're breaking up a bit.
Yeah, I can't hear anything you say.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
It's the horrible signal. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
LA, River.
It's too broken up right now.
I know how that is. My signal sucks sometimes. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm working on a video to come out. Should be finished. All I have to do is my intro. I need to talk. I need to talk in front of a camera, and you know me, I'm not too. When I do my investigations, I'm always behind the camera. So yeah. So all I have to do is that small intro to present my thing. It's on a quarantine station and the mass death that occurred in Ireland in with Irish people here in Canada in 1847. So yeah, so that's coming out. Should be out as soon as I kick my ass to do that video and put it all together. So
I'll kick your ass. I mean, oh, are you talking about like the 49ers kicked the Cowboys head? Oh,
yeah, sort of.
Well, so there's like a few places I really want to go do the Whaley House one too. So I'll probably try and take her there too, but it depends how much money I get. So
yeah,
Whaley House is on my list too, on my bucket list. I love the place. Jenny did a reading next to the Whaley House and showed us the exterior and the cemetery next to it. So and it was pretty cool. So yeah, so
it was in the cemetery. Yeah, but like I said, tomorrow night, me and Dom at like 11:20 have the pair debate, season 2. Well, episode 2.
No, it's episode 2. We're on the first season.
Yeah, y'all can go vote. What we're gonna be debating on is so far paranormal religion at 42%, and then fake paranormal at 38%, and then the last thing we're gonna be talking about is angels and demons at 21%. But you still got time to vote. Voting don't end until you start the stream. But that's the topic for tomorrow. But before that, at 8:35, I have an abandoned trailer walkthrough with Dakota. And then the 16th of this month at 8:25. I have the investigations in the woods of broken trees, where back in 1965 on September 7th, and that was the day me and the code investigated. 4 children supposedly were kidnapped, brought in the woods behind my house, and killed back in 1965. So we did a little investigation, but we heard like kind of like a young girl scream, but you also got to think we got bobcats around here, and bobcats sound like freaking a lady or a child and all that. And I know we got bobcats, so I'm not saying we got anything. I'm pretty sure that we just got like a bobcat in the distance or something. But we did a little necrophonic session, got a little answers, and hey, Maria, good seeing you. Sorry, but we did a little necrophonic session, and it was a creep factor, that's for sure. Because I mean, those woods at night are really creepy. And I even did a little daytime walkthrough, and Jared King TV caught a little Snapchat or snapshot of a freaking picture, and you can clearly see somebody standing, like a shadow standing behind me and all that, like about, like, I don't know, 20, 30 feet behind me. So, I mean, it was definitely something active in those woods. But I do appreciate everybody for coming, the amazing panel. Dom, I need you. Well, I'll do it. Thank you
I
for
know.
watching the Nubby Bunch.
Thank you for watching the Nummy Bunch.
I love y'all.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have Monty Labaj up here to do his Patrick Mahomes, aka Kermit the Frog voice.
I love you.
So,
Yeah.
I love
Um,
y'all.
but I do love you all, and I will see everybody tomorrow night at 8:35 p.m. Eastern for the amazing abandoned walkthrough trailer. Dun dun dun. Bye, fam.